Oh, we live, damn it. Can everyone hear me? Who can everyone hear me? Please let me know. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Okay, I see a couple people. Let's see. Let me check and see. Oh, looks like we have someone new. Okay, hey, baby girl. Hey, Jet. Hey, May. The Golden Child. Hi, welcome. Hey, the Golden Child. Hey, brother. Hey, Teeth. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hey, Nene. Hey, Renee. Hey, Simply. Hey. All right, you guys can hear me because you're saying hey, so I'm assuming you can hear me. Okay, look. Hey, oh my gosh, you guys coming in, child. Hey, Mickey, hey, you guys, and it's hey, Hardwick, hey, brother, and who is this? Kamion? Is it Kamion? I hope I'm saying your name right. I promise you, it's not on purpose. Hey, welcome. Hey, Mickey. All right, damn it. Look. Whew, Jesus. Okay, look, I truly thought this was going to be a chilled day. Okay, every time I think it's going to be a chilled day, the devil comes out. You know what I'm saying? The devil comes out. I thought it was going to be a day I was going to do my Bell Collector review, wait for tonight to watch the Mary J. Blige movie, and then, I was going to chill. And lo and behold, YouTube, Big Brother, had a live today. So I was like, let me go support my brother, see what's going on. And then Rasputia brought her ass in that damn chat. And like I said, I did regret when I told her that my asshole looks better than hers, because I thought that was just being so mean and malicious. But fuck it. Just fuck it at this point. And here's the thing. I'm going to say this. This is why I'm saying fuck both of them. Because you guys already know how I am. I'm big on seeing all sides of it. Okay. Monique, of course, is the one who's constantly showing her ass. But let's be clear. If you guys notice on that Liz live, okay, on that Liz live, hey, Angelina, I don't think I've ever seen you before. Welcome. Hey, Brittany. Hey. Yes, hello. Yes. When Liz was on her live, and we clearly saw her give certain shots of Derek when he was in the room. And it didn't look like he had his phone in his hand. But what we do know is that in the process of Liz, of course, defending her brother, we hear Derek in the background saying, "Where's she at? Where's she at? She on live or she on TikTok? Where's she at? What's she doing? Where's she at? Was she on live or TikTok?" He likes that shit. He likes it. So, but let me just get in on Monique really quick. But yeah, Derek likes that shit. Because why do you care where she's at, where she's talking at? Why do you even care at this point? Why do you even care what the hell she's saying? You see what I mean? If you're done, you're done. So here's the thing though. She keeps saying that Derek and her were good. For a couple of weeks, they were good. And they weren't giving anyone any content. Okay, that's what she says. They were good. If you're so good, why is he calling you from a private phone, heifer? I know people I'm good with. They ain't calling me from no private phone. Y'all know anyone that y'all good with call you from a private phone, or do they number or they name pop up in your phone? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who is so good with someone when they calling you private? And we know he calling you private because you keep saying he calls you private. So how good are you if you literally constantly get a call with him on private? Okay. Furthermore, did she or did she not too long ago say that someone doxed her number? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all heard that also. Did someone So, like, I could have sworn she said that, whether she typed it or she was on the live. Yes, exactly, May. Exactly. Name and number pop up. If we cool and everything is all good and everything is chill, nobody calling me from no private number. It doesn't happen. And why the hell are you even picking up private numbers? I don't pick up private numbers. Hell, truth be told, I don't pick up 800 numbers. Shit. Well, I damn sure ain't picking up no private number. But she did say someone doxed her number, right? That's what she said, Nene. Because I could have sworn I heard that she recently said she was doxed. If you were doxed, anyone could be calling you. Okay? Anyone. That's what usually happens with doxing. All these random calls are going to be, people are going to be calling you. So why do you automatically assume that it's Derek? Unless you have some type of alert or the police is tracking your phone. But then again, allegedly, you've been working with the feds, allegedly. So for all we know, Derek, you may want to be careful and make sure you ain't calling her damn phone, because she may have some type of damn tracker on her phone, allegedly. But unless you have a tracker on your phone and you can actually go through those private calls and know who's actually calling you, how you know it's Derek? Especially if someone who's a fanatic of the show could be calling you at those particular times just to sit up there and fuck with you in the first place. So this is what I was talking about when she kept talking. Every time she talks, she literally puts that fat ass foot in her mouth. That Flintstone fat ass foot goes into her mouth, because every time she freaking talks, it's like, well, wait a minute. That don't make no sense based off of what you just said. Like, that didn't make any sense. You claiming he called you for $40. First of all, why does he even feel comfortable to even call you anymore for money? Then she made a comment saying that these girls be wanting him, these fly girls be wanting him for money, but when they find out he ain't got no money, they leave. And she thought that was funny. Child, do you realize you just read yourself? Do you realize you just read yourself? Why? Because that means he only had money because you was possibly just giving it to him. Like, I don't even think she realized that that wasn't even cute for her to say, because she really just exposed herself. And it really just showed even more he's with you or deals with you because of the money. So this is why I say fuck both of them, because Derek ain't slick. I don't put it past Derek to still call her every once in a while, especially if he still feels like that ATM is open. I don't put it past him. Do I feel like he's calling her all day and night? No. But we do have literally Elizabeth saying a couple weeks ago that she literally gave him money to go to the casino. So I don't put it past him. I don't. However, this all day and night, hell no. Child, that's probably you calling yourself or someone doxing you calling you. But I'll be damned, I don't think it's Derek. I really don't. So with that being said, oh, hold on, let me see. Child, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking and it's people in here that are new. I think I said hi to Mickey. Hey, Tammy. I said hi to Renee. I think I said hi to Nene. Hey, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm so busy talking. I ain't even paying attention. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Yeah, he's still, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he playing both sides. That's why I said F both of them, man. Like F both of them, because why do you even care? Y'all heard him in the background on Elizabeth Live. He was like, oh yeah, was she on live or TikTok? Was she on this, she on that? He thinks this shit is cute. He thinks it's cute. Like, there's no way in hell, if my livelihood is in stake, I'm gonna think this shit is cute. But again, if you got someone who's still willing to give you money without any questions, he may still be trying to find a way to call her. Straight up. Yes, thank you, Renee. And you guys hit that thumbs up on your way in, share the live. Because let me tell you something. She is lucky that, one, there was multiple people on the panel, and two, I ended up getting an important phone call during that live. Because Lord knows, if I didn't, it would have been on the popping. So, yeah. So, with that, here's another thing. She says she's living her life. She always said we got too much time on our hands. But here you go. Here you go, scallywag. Here you go, booger bear. You bring your ass right in Geo's live. Immediately in Geo's live. Didn't nobody call for you? No one called for you. I am going to assume you are a subscriber at this point and you got the notification and you brought your ass in there. And what her dumb ass don't realize is that we can still see you in the live. When you add someone's name, if their name still pops up, that means they're in the live. So while she was saying, I gotta go, hit me up or text me when you ready, she was still in the live listening. You could see her name on there. And then I'll be damned if you sit up there and disrespect someone, their manhood, and their, you know what I'm saying, identity and their family, but you trying to be bossy talking about some drop the link. First of all, don't tell nobody to drop no damn link. This ain't your damn channel. Gio can do whatever the hell he wants to do. Okay? Especially after you disrespected him multiple times. You don't tell nobody to drop no link. Who the fuck are you? When he's ready to drop the link, he'll drop the link. Okay. And the thing is that she knows that at the end of the day, Gio is still, even with him going in, he still was respecting her because she was on his platform. As soon as Cat Ann got in there and read her rights, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Why? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving, heifer? Stay. Because you had all that mouth for Gio. You talked all that shit for Gio, and as soon as she got on there, the first thing she said was she meant what the hell she said about calling him gay. Like, you literally, as soon as you got up there, say, yeah, I called you that, and this is why I called you that. At that point, for me, I would have sat up there and clicked off on her ass. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, sometimes you got to let people run their mouth, act a damn fool, sit back. Because I know people's like, oh, I would have hung up on her. Let her act the damn fool. And I'm glad he didn't hang up on her, actually, because Cat Ann went the hell in. And then in the process of her talking to Cat Ann, she was still disrespecting Gio. She didn't come at Cat Ann, if y'all noticed that. She didn't really go in on Cat Ann. She kept just saying, you need to be mad at your man. You need to be mad at your man. She wasn't going in on Cat Ann. Let me tell you something, Monique. I can't stand that victim mentality shit. And the problem is both of them have it. Both of them have it. Both of them have that victim mentality. None of them know how to apologize. They only see what they want to see. Because the audacity for her to say that Gio and all of us only go in on her. What show she been watching? What YouTube channel she been watching? It's free opportunity for everyone. But just because you keep getting on live acting a damn fool, of course people gonna talk about you, idiot. You have to stop playing the victim mentality. Let me see. Every time she opens her mouth, I discover some more tomfoolery. I can't. Exactly. She literally spills her own lies with no hesitation. That's why I'm saying something ain't right. I don't know if it's a therapy thing or something like, because literally I'm like, you're not even a good liar. You keep talking and you spill your own stuff. She's nobody trying to be somebody. She didn't continue calling him gay like before. She was exactly. Like at this point, I'm like, girl, that live, whoo, she was literally enjoying every bit of that, y'all. I don't know, but let me tell you something. I'm all for everyone living their truth, but I have never entertained gay women like that because that's not my cup of tea. Now, as far as talking to them and that's my homegirl, that's different. But that conversation got a little freaky tales, if you know what I mean. And for someone who literally claims that and then if y'all notice when Cat Ann was going off on her, she sat up there and said, so what? So what? I'm grown. If I want to do that, I'm grown. Okay, it sounds like you kind of trying to live in your truth, maybe. Because she wasn't denying it. She said, if I want to do it, she said something like, if I want to do it, I'm grown. Did she not say that? Did she not say that? Yeah, Monique ain't stupid. She kept saying, talk to your man, talk to your man, be mad at your man. She was not trying to go in on Cat Ann. She wasn't. Yeah. And so what if I what you see, Brittany, you heard it too. I'll be listening. Even in the screaming, I listen because I was like, oh. And so what if I was? I'm grown. I said, oh. But yet Elizabeth is a problem. Everyone else is a problem. But you? Yeah, child. Because I'm starting, child. We don't know for sure, but please believe me, I'm like, something ain't right. It's like the elevator don't go all the way up. Like, even not the most intelligent person in the world will understand that they are a walking, talking contradiction at this point. Like, literally, she's like, you don't talk about anybody else but me. I'm like, huh? Where? Now, granted, you the one who act like the biggest fool and you disrespecting him. No one has come at him like you have, Monique. Therefore, he's gonna go in. And honestly, Gio held himself for a very long time. For a very long time. He could have went in a long time ago. Yeah, she likes the attention, good or bad. But at the same time, she likes the attention, but she likes to try to have the control. Because I don't like the fact that she was talking over him. She kept trying to talk over him, thinking she was trying to control the situation, trying to control it all. And then Cat Ann got on there, and you notice she didn't really have that much mouth. She didn't have that much mouth when Cat Ann got on there. Cat Ann got on there, and she didn't really know what to say. She got a little tongue twisted with her heavy tongue ass. She didn't really know what to say and come back at Cat Ann. She didn't know how to do it. She didn't know. That's what she kept saying. Go to your man. Go to your man. And so what? So if I was, go to your man. Be mad at your man. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. It's supposed to be carried to call Gio gay, outing Liz as if trans is shameful. Then you turn around and jump on the stud train ASAP. It's the hypocrisy for me. Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. She's always a hypocrite. She's always a walking contradiction, but she only sees what everyone else does except for what she does. But here's the thing again, Derek is the same way. Derek is the same way. See, that trauma, and I had my live about trauma bonding. That trauma bonding is a mofo. Okay? They truly both operate in the same way. It's just that Derek got the upper hand in the situation because Derek sat up there and was able to take advantage of the situation by getting whatever he wanted from her, getting on this show, and making an opportunity for himself. And granted, she made an opportunity for herself too, but she ain't playing it right. Ain't no way in hell I would be sitting up there still having lives talking about Derek, but then saying he's speaking about me. So what? And then she said he's speaking about me to be relevant. What the hell are you doing? You speaking about him too. Your wigs ain't relevant. Your feet ain't relevant. Your face damn sure ain't relevant. So why do you keep talking about him? Because it seems like that's when you get your attention is when you talk about Derek. Then when he wouldn't let her overtalk him, she thought she was on mute. Exactly. Talking about I'm on mute. I'm like, who the hell is on mute? You ain't on mute. What are you talking about? That's what you not gonna do is put me on mute. Girl, the fat in your ears is clogging. You think you on mute because the fat in your ears, you wasn't on mute. What are you talking about? She wants Gio. I heard a Cat Ann made her admit to another when she was reading her. Yeah, she's obsessed with Gio. And trust me, there are plenty other pages that have gone in on Monique since the beginning. Has gone in on Monique. She ain't going to their pages. Cat Ann struck a nerve. I'm well trained. I hit the bell when I walk in the door. She yells at everyone. Yeah, she does. She tries to yell. I'm glad Kat went in on that as yes, she needed it. Yeah, and I'm not monetized right now, honey. So the cussing can flow and go, honey, over here. Speak on it. Hi, True LB. Are you new? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She does that to distract from the topic. Yeah, she does. She does that. She overtalks to yeah, exactly, to subject change. She jumped from explaining why she called him gay to some junk about Derek. Exactly. And here's another thing. She talking about something. I sent you all the information, Gio. Why you didn't post it? Why is he gonna post your BS? If you stand behind what you sent him, talk about it. You come on the page to talk about everything else. So if you claim that what the receipts you gave him are legit receipts, bring your ass on there and talk about it. But then say she don't want to bash anybody. Girl, you've been bashing them from the beginning. See, this is what I'm saying. How you gonna say you showed him the receipts and Gio's like, well, come up here and you explain your receipts. I told you I don't want to bash anyone. You've been bashing people, bitch. You've been bashing people. What are you talking about? This is why I said, I'm like, the elevator don't go all the way up because you've been bashing them from the beginning. So why don't you get up there and bash them with receipts? Because the whole thing is we about receipts. So if you bash them, you see, you bash them with your mouth all the time, but you rarely show receipts. Then when it's time to show receipts, now you don't want to bash anyone? Get the hell up out of here. For real, she got something stuck in her ears. Lard, Crisco, fried chicken. I don't know. Shit. I'm over being nice to her. Like, I have tried. I even said, look, I regret saying that my asshole looks better than you. I said I regret it because at the end of the day, I think Monique, still to this day though, she does have her defense up because she is so freaking insecure and she rather attack people than focus on herself. But again, showing her ass the way she showed her ass again today, man, effa, I'm over it. I'm over it. No, I think she's always had that. See, the thing about these reality show producers, they know how to pick the right people. I think she's always been like that. She's always been like that. It just literally showed, she just showed her ass on a public way, but she's always been like that. They knew who to pick. They knew exactly who to pick. Yeah, they do. They do. But that just shows you both of them didn't really have validation before this show. Because when you have validation before like this type of stuff, you don't really need it at the end of the day. They need it. They crave it. They yearn for it. So while she's saying she don't like people talking about her, you clearly do. You're going on people's damn pages. Yeah, she keep coming for Gio. She keep coming for him. She don't be on anybody else's pages. I haven't seen her. She hasn't gone to anyone else's pages being in their chat. None of them. But she's constantly coming to Gio's page. Welcome back, Golden Child. Big boss hog mo. Child. She always been that way. The show just brought it out. Exactly. The show brought it out. It brought out Derek stuff too. Like all TV does is typically just magnify who the hell you are from the beginning. It really does. I mean, granted, editing is a mofo. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Editing can make it seem a lot more. But here's the problem. If we saw the opposite on her actual personal pages versus what we saw on the show, then we could say, okay, this may be an editing issue, but what we saw on the show is the same thing we seen on her damn personal pages and in her live. That's who she is. Point blank, period. Yeah, definitely. And here's the thing though, I'll say this. That would mean all of them who do that. It ain't just the big girls. I would say even the skinny girls. The real pretty girls who do that. There is a low self-esteem issue. There is an issue when you are looking through the prison pen pal sites to look for someone. Even a man doing that too. There's definitely something there. But the problem is Monique's attitude is so funky and nasty. And then had the nerve to say, did y'all see on her on the chat when she said, and after I posted, y'all all gonna owe me an apology. I better get an apology from y'all or something like that. Are you fucking kidding me? And then you get up on Gio's page and his live and say, you ain't about to apologize for what you said. This is what I'm saying, y'all. This is why she is not likable. This is why people go in on her. At this point, I don't regret a damn thing. I really tried to give her grace even afterwards and said, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. And I even spoke to some people that I know personally, and they know for a fact that I said that. Even before, after I said that, I sat back that night and I said, damn, I shouldn't have said that, because that's some mean ass stuff to say, that your asshole look better than someone. I was like, I shouldn't have said that, because I don't know what mental level she's at. But at this point, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care anymore. I just don't. Thank you, Renee, because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, ugh, I couldn't do it. Yeah, like, you are not on mute. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Exactly, brother. The camera can only use what you give it. Now, granted, they can use what you gave it in another situation and then turn it into something else at another scene to make it look like something is not. That's the beauty of editing. But again, if you act the same way that you act on TV, at that point, we can't say it's editing, it's you. And a control issue too, exactly. Yeah, we owe you an apology. Ma'am, I'm not giving you no damn apology. I'm not giving you no damn apology. An apology for what? What the hell you want an apology for? Not me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Brittany. People in hell want ice water. I mean, they ain't gonna get it. She is horrible acting, horrible looking, and horrible smelling. Lord, she is just damn horrible. Exactly. I low key, the way they say she smelled, I was like, I don't ever want to be around her. I don't ever want to be around her. Because let's be clear, y'all at least, I don't know if you guys have experienced public transportation or planes or whatever case may be. It only take one bad funky apple to spoil the bunch. And you get one person on there that's funky, oh my gosh, it will wreak havoc for the time that you are on there. If the way that they say she smells, she give me those vibes. She get her ass on the train and she will blow up the whole damn train with that funk. Yeah, I've never seen any real receipts on her. Oh, Nene. Whoo, she don't deserve grace. That's what it is. It was wild but hilarious. She is delusional. She is delusional. Yeah, for real. Jill's wife went in. And that's why Jill, when she came over here, when I think Kat said, it's not about her weight at this point. She plays dirty. And that's the problem. It's no longer about her weight. Now, here's the thing. Clearly, people talking about your weight bother you, because one of the first things she said when she got on Jill's live today is, you up here calling me fat and funky, but then later on said, I don't care about people calling me fat. It does bother you. It does bother you. And you know the fact that we know that it bothers you because anytime someone says it, you're going for the attack. It does bother you that people call you fat, boo. That's why we do it. Because you attacking people for no damn reason. Even before the fat jokes came out, people was just saying, "Ooh, I don't like her attitude. Ooh, I don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Like, why won't she let him go out? Why won't she let him do this? She seems too controlling." Before the fat jokes came out, you was already going in. So at that point, all bets are off. Fat, funky, and fat. It is what it is. Child. In other words, you saying she smell like fish? I mean, let's just call it what it is. This shit, is she fishy? Is that what you trying to say, Tiff? She fishy? Allegedly. Yeah. And here's the thing. But here's the thing on natural. There's a way you can spin that. There is a way that you can spin that. She just ain't smart enough to spin it. There's a way that you can spin that where you could really play that in your favor. But because she's so insecure, she don't know how to play the game right. Derek should have get away from her when he saw her without a wig, because she's sure scary looking when she was choking him out. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, and I don't know. It damn sure, in my opinion, it was not love. It was opportunity. It was advantage. It was, once I feel comfortable and can possibly get other girls to take care of me or do whatever, I don't need you anymore. And that's what it is. Ooh, let me take this comment off. Ooh, I didn't even read it. Ooh, yes. Yeah. I don't even want to imagine it. No. She even explained that Derek never really said I stink, but people keep saying it. That hurt her feelings, and she wanted us to feel bad about that because no one apologized for that funk rumor. Well, here's the thing. And I mean, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, like I've said time and time again, I've been all the way close up to like 300 pounds. You do have to take care of yourself a certain way when you're a big girl. You got to. You have to take care of yourself a certain way. There's certain things, extra things that you may have to do. It's just, it is what it is. Is she doing that? I don't know. Hell, you always keep. I think women in general should keep some type of toiletries and spray and lotions and stuff like that in their purse. I know I do. I know I ain't the only one. You got to keep that stuff up. It is what it is. She was advertising a toy. At my thought was, how she gonna get that toy down there? She can't even. Wait a minute. She was advertising a toy. Where the hell was I at? Was she? Oh no. Hey, tragically. Wait a minute. She was advertising a toy. I don't know if it was mutual, Brett. I think it was more of a money mission for Derek. That's why she's so mad now, because she feel like she got the short end of the stick. Because let's be clear, that man literally was at the disadvantage. He had just got out of jail. She had been living her life. I think she feels like at the end of the day, she got the short end of the stick, and that's why she really pissed. That's why she really pissed. Yeah, for real. Whew, for real. Please don't make me joke. Let me see. Yeah, she was. Tiffany. You have to be y'all about to have me damn near choke. Yes, you have to take care of yourself. And especially, you know what I'm saying, when you're bigger, your thighs rub together and stuff like that. You really got to take care of yourself. I mean, it is what it is. You know, so you just got to do it. She got paid for advertising on a damn toy. Child, that toy will get lost. It will get lost. Do you hear me? Just like Rasputia in the damn Norbit movie when she got her damn Brazilian wax and found the whistle. That type of loss. She messed with that toy. That toy will never. She will never see that toy again. She will never see that toy again. Shit. She said she don't need a man when she got a toy. Child, she done always had toys. I want to know where this ex is. If this was an ex that she had that baby with, I really want to know. Or if this was a mutual, type of thing. I don't know. Because I think she thought the interviews, tours, and club appearance would be a Derek and Monique. Yeah, but the problem is she's not entertaining. No one wants to pay for someone who's sitting and looking at their phone when they're paying for you to be interactive and chill with folks. And one thing about it, she may be trying to do it now, but when Derek was in there with her, Derek was all about the party. And she felt very uncomfortable. It was almost like because he wasn't completely focused on her, she had an issue with it. No one wants to pay you for that. Why? When they could just bring Derek. Yeah, for real. I'm a full figure woman, and you have to wash all the cracks and crevices. Big girls don't have to sing. Exactly. We sure the hell don't. Get out of here. You do not have to stink. Okay? And let's be clear, she's not even at that point, at least from what we've seen, because We damn near done seen every parts of Monique's body with the clothes that her ass be wearing. You know how my 600-pound life, how they be getting those extra fat sacks that be like hanging really low. I don't know, they're not hernias, but because they're so big, they get those extra fats that like it's like almost like dead skin almost. She ain't even got to that point yet. And from my understanding, as a matter of fact, I do know because I remember one day when I was shopping, there was a lady who was that big who was in a store and she had that big old fat sack like in between her legs that just hangs, and it smelled horrible. It was horrible. She not even at that point yet, so she definitely ain't got no reason to be stinking. She really don't. Yes, she did. Gio showed it. Oh, okay. You talking about the toy, I'm assuming, right, Antoinette? Yeah, she was advertising that toy and that tongue kiss litter. Oh gosh. Damn it. Maybe I need to read these damn chats before I put them up here. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, y'all. Ugh. Y'all about to make me throw up. You don't think so, Cheryl? It's possible. It's possible. It definitely is, but I think she was a real big girl even before that baby. You know what I mean? But it's possible. I would hope, Lord, I would hope if she lied about that, it's really a done deal. But I'm going to give her some. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna give her some grace and give her that. Like I'm gonna say that there was a child. There was a child. I think there was. Yeah, who child? Because let me tell you something. She's really acting like she's never like this type of stuff that's going on right now is so junior high and high school. And the fact that she's at the age that she's at right now tells me she's never had this experience. She's never had this experience. All she does is sit down and lay down, doesn't stand on those knees too long. Yeah, that's right. Serious girl. Like, I'm over it. Like, honestly, I'm over it. What's the rumor about a spinoff that's been on the tube for a couple days? What spinoff? From who? Who? Cause I hope it ain't her, cause I'll be watching paint dry, talking to a brick wall. And here's the thing, she is boring. Those lies be boring as hell. She is boring. Unless she's talking about Derek, that's when the personality comes out. If y'all notice that. When she's talking about Derek, then it's like, oh, okay, now you got some type of pep in your step. But other than that, she's like, hi. Hey y'all. I'm laying in the bed. I'm not putting on the light. I ain't got my wig on. Hey y'all. Oh, thank you. What you talking about? Who wants to see that shit? Who wants to see that? Like seriously. Child, I got a fupa. That ain't no fupa. That's a blooper. I got a fupa. Fupa still a cute word. She got a blooper, a burper, a hell Noah. She ain't got no fupa. And much she lied, she would lie about that. You may have a point, but I'm a hope that she wouldn't lie about that because that's oof. But she doesn't listen to reason. She does. I that's what I'm saying. I don't think the elevator goes all the way up. No, Grace, she wouldn't give it to you. True, because she hasn't given it to me. That's why I said my asshole looked better than her because she was literally trying to go in, and I'm like, bitch. Like at the end of the day, when I first came on, when I first was actually confident enough or bold enough to go on a panel, because to me, panels is one of those things where you don't know how you're going to be received because your opinion is your opinion. And sometimes, especially in this day and age, giving your opinion, you get attacked for your opinion. So at first, I would just sit back and listen. But I was like, you know what? When I saw that there seemed to be a lapse in timing with that last episode when she had caught him having dinner and she was like, whose bread is that? That told me that time when she was talking to him, she was still the bigger size Monique, the one from the beginning. So that told me she had caught him from the beginning as soon as he got out. that he was already cheating, which probably explained why she was on his ass like white on rice the whole freaking season, because she had already caught him cheating when he got out. To me, that was giving her grace. That gave a reason why she was always checking his phone. Now, I wouldn't do it, but that was a reason why she said she was always checking his phone, and she always wanted to know what was going on, because she had already caught him cheating when she was like, whose bread is that? She knew then. Like, seriously. Hey, Dustin, I think I saw you. The chat's going fast. Yeah, her voice, child. For real. She talk lazy, she talk boring, and just all of it is boring. Like, no one, and she was like, you talk about I'm boring on live. You are. The only time you get some pep in your step is when you're trying to expose people or talk about Derek. He didn't apologize to Liz either, and Liz even said the GO no reconciliation unless Mo starts being comfortable. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you guys, like I said, I hold both of them accountable. Derek ain't apologized to his sister either. And if he has, he hasn't publicly done it. And I'm a firm believer that if you're going to publicly shame someone or talk shit about someone, or you allow it to go down publicly, you apologize the same way. I don't believe in public embarrassment and a private apology. Hell no. You come at me crazy in public, or you allow some shit to go down in public like that, and I'm your blood, you better apologize to me in public. So that's for both of them. She didn't apologize to Liz, but Derek ain't apologized publicly either. So that's why I'm saying they both alike. So that's why I say F both of them. Both of them. Yes, facts. 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 Because I wash my ass. Okay. I wash my ass. So, yes, at this point, I don't give a shit. Look better, and I ain't got to bleach it either. And it still looks better, damn it. And smells better. Yes. Yes, honey. She may be drinking more than we realize. No one on those lives she did with the lesbian, she admitted to being tipsy. Tipsy off of chicken. Chicken. That's what she tipsy off of. The smell of the grease. I drinking ain't doing all of that shit. She can't get drunk. It's a weight to alcohol ratio. It ain't happening. Child, she got to have gallons and gallons of damn liquor. Let's see. Yeah. He isn't. See, Derek is playing the smart game. But again, I'm one of those people where I can see both sides. Derek just does his fuck shit with a smile on his face and still wants to be the good guy. So that's what I'm saying. Again, yes, we going in on Monique right now because she keeps being an asshole and being crazy. But at the same time, I see Derek for his works too. I see him for his works too. It is what it is. Hey, Steph. Hey. Yeah, that girl she ain't getting no damn drunk. Ain't no way. Like, she was literally like, ugh, child, I don't know how much liquor she got to drink. I don't know. That's why I never said I'm team Derek nor Monique. I ain't team no one, because in a lot of ways they both on some BS. You damn right. You damn right. You guys, I'm about to sit up here and allow you guys to come up for people who want to talk about it. But and again, we could talk about Monique, we can talk about Derek too. It's equal opportunity. Because at the end of the day, do I put it past Derek to still be trying to stay in contact with her to get some money? I don't put it past him. What job does he have? And it's not like they're booking multiple things per week. They're no longer on the show. You see what I mean? And it's not like, and then apparently, let Monique tell it, he allegedly has a gambling problem. So while he's probably getting money, he's spending it just as fast, probably. So I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it past him. Yeah. But they did use a fish eye lens, but at the same time, there is still a difference in that ratio, child. That it's just different. It's different. Child, yes, off of chicken. Yeah, that Popeye's chicken sandwich do be on point though. I ain't gonna even lie. She probably need to eat about 10 of them bitches. Yeah. See, one thing that's true. One thing about Derek is that he allowed people to talk their shit. Now, granted, he do the subliminals. If y'all notice, he'll do the subliminals on his stories, like, don't hate on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never hated on no one. I congratulate them when it was their turn. You know, little shit like that. Which I'm like, ain't nobody hating on your ass. Ain't nobody hating on your ass. You are truly not living a life. Like, what this is giving you is attention. You are not financially comfortable yet, boo. So ain't nobody hating on you. He does the passive aggressive stuff, but at the same time, it's tolerable versus what Monique is doing. Yeah, I know. I guess I'll post this. I said that, child. I said that. Even a big toy gonna get lost. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, for real. She could save herself if she would do my 600-pound life and really talk about why she is the way she is. Even the people who were complete assholes on my 600-pound life, at a certain point where we was like, oh, well, that person can't be helped, we still understood based off of the stories they would tell. A lot of those people had assault situations, they had abuse in their homes. So even when at the end of the day, we saw that they were still complete assholes, while we may have been like, oh man, that person's stupid, they had a good opportunity, I think we still understand their pain to a certain extent because they were willing to be vulnerable. That's not the case with Monique. What you laughing at, Britt? Yes, tolerable only compared to Mo. Yeah, that's bad. A gambling problem and an eating problem. Right. Trauma bonding, see, like I said, trauma bonding. How can you save money? You see what I'm saying? Y'all both got your addictions, allegedly. Exactly. So let me pull up this link. You guys come up, please, you guys, one at a time, because I want to be able to hear everyone clearly. But yeah, I had to say what I needed to say because, like I said, I had to get off. I had a call, but I was just like, oh no, bitch. Oh no, we about to definitely go in. And interesting enough, we got 35 people in this chat. Please hit the like button. Monique, if you in this chat, I know you ain't about to hit the like button. You can hit the thumbs down button too. Don't matter. I know you're here, baby. I know you're here. But yeah, so definitely, definitely hit the like button, share, because I'm over this shit. It's really on my last of my last nerves. Hey, Britt. Hey,
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Cool.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, hope you're having a good day.
Yes, hope you're having a good day too. So go ahead, you guys. Hey, Monique W. I ain't seen you in a minute. How are you, love? But go ahead, you guys. Britt, you want to start off? What's your take on it?
I mean, for me, because we were in the other chat together from jump, my problem was when she came in the room, we were all waiting to see what were your points of topic, or what are you actually going to say? Are you going to address this? Are you going to apologize? What are you going to say? My thing is, just, overshare here. I teach 9th and 12th grade English. I really would like Monique, before she does any more interviews anywhere or talks to anyone, sit down and write out what it is you want to say. And then I want you to get a highlighter and highlight your 3 main points. If you can't highlight shit, you didn't say shit. Like, what blew me the most is she just gets on there jumping from point to point to point, and she said nothing at the end of it. Like, if you were to sum up what she came on to say, what did she say today that she didn't say on someone else's channel or live, or 15-hour long blackout when she's talking to herself at night? Like, what did she actually say?
Not a damn thing.
And that's what I can't get around. You came and you try to explain why you did something wrong, but there was never an apology for the wrongdoing. You then wanted to say what everybody else in the world did. Like, everything from what Derek did to how TV shows or how fans act. But there was no, I can see me. I can see what I've done to contribute. And I'm just not going to be able to with her.
Right. There's no accountability. And again, as a grown, that's what happens when you mature. As you mature, you understand that there's accountability. And the thing is, people who never take accountability, they end up like a lot of people end up leaving them alone. Not even just on relationships, intimate relationships, but friendships too. Like, people don't want to deal with that. People
and that's why I could not listen to it. And so for me, when you claim I'm a grown ass woman, but then you can't do anything that grown ass women do, right? Like, I see a discrepancy, an inconsistency, and therefore I call whatever you're saying to me bullshit.
Right. And yeah, when she keeps talking, all she does is just keep contradicting herself. Every time she talks, she contradicts herself. And you just, that's why I say you just keep letting her talk. She gonna end up lying about something.
She's
You
like
can
a
play with that.
female who mansplains all day, except for it's a logical mansplain. Like you're actually not even saying anything.
Right. And then yeah, that's another thing too. Someone just said, who calls their ex for $40? Like, here's the thing. Again, I don't know. What I do know is this. I do know that Derek was actually kind of letting that shit. He thought it was cute. If you guys listen to that live again with Liz, he was like, "Oh yeah, where's she at? Where's she at? She on TikTok? She on IG? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care where she's at? Unless you have a situation where you got a restraining order or something, or a cease and desist or something, which we know he doesn't. Why do you care where she's at and what you are trying to hear what she has to say? To me, once Elizabeth told you, you should have been like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm about to go out, peace. But he was really asking where she was.
Because she's not an ex like that. She's an ex like a yo-yo. See, most of us, when we have exes, we grab a pair of scissors and we snip the effing string. Bye-bye. See you later. We don't care, right? That is not how Derek has exes, and certainly not how Monique is an ex of Derek. Monique is a yo-yo ex. What that literally means is he walks the dog with her when he wants, which is a yo-yo move. You throw the thing down and you let it kind of go back and forth. And then when he needs $40 or whatever the hell he wants that day, he snatches that bad boy back to the palm of his hand. And then when he doesn't feel like being bothered with all her crazy mess and going through his phone and yell, he walks the dog again. It's called a yo-yo ex. They're not actually exes. He ain't cut no strings. You know, they got done. They only done, Nicole. How are you not following this?
But here's the thing, Brett. To a certain extent, because again, why is she entertaining someone who keeps calling her private?
Because I have no self-esteem. I don't have self-esteem. I don't have like pride in my, and I'm not really a woman. That's the mirror, that's the facade I put up, the mask I wear. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm hard. I got it. But really, I'm about as small as Thumbelina. I have no self-esteem, no pride. Like, that's where she's at.
Ain't no way in the world someone will be able to call me private. I don't give a damn if it was a celebrity.
But at this point, we agree with what people said. It's possible he's also doing that because if you're reporting on me to the feds, if you're saying that I'm constantly either doing this to you or doing this, if you're constantly saying that, if we agree to privately stay in touch and we're going to keep all of social media in the world out of our business and we going to not tell people we talking again, if we doing all that, bitch, I'm blocking everything. Because, see, you wanted to drop receipts and certain things to the point where I had to drop videos of you choking me. So now when you say you ain't going to tell nobody and we going to keep this secret, I don't believe you, bitch. So if I call you, I got to lock it down and make sure there's no evidence I called.
Here's the problem, Britt, with that. Here's the problem with that situation. Because while you're keeping it private, you also know that she's slick with the recorder. You also know that so this is why I'm saying you either cut that shit and you leave it alone because she's still playing a dangerous game.
It will require intelligence and womanhood to understand what you're talking about right now, Chris.
Well, no, that also requires a smart man too, because Derek's not playing it smart. Because at the end of the day, if he is still keeping in contact with her, he knows by now he's still a street dude. You gotta know she's possibly recording.
Well, his problem is the opposite. He thinks he's a man, but since he went to jail at such a young age, like honestly, young adult, like he was what, 18, 19, 20? Like he was such a young man. Like he missed the young adult years where you actually go to the bar. I'm sure he was doing that before he was of age, but I mean the things that period of life of young adulthood, he spent a lot of that in prison. So he still has that 17, 18, 19-year-old mentality of pimping hoes, or I got her on the line, or I'm gonna call her when I need her, that type of bullshit. So he's immature on one side, she's extreme immature on the other side.
Child, let me tell you something. That's why I said fuck them both. Because here's the thing. If they really wanted to be done, they will be done. And here's also the thing. Derek, clearly the girls that he's messing with, it seems like to me, it comes off that he messes with them for pleasure in the bed while he uses Monique for the monetary gain. He has a woman for every need. That's what that mentality comes off.
But you know what I worry about when you say that, or the thing I've never asked it till you just brought that up? Why do these other women actually allow him to post pictures of them. Like there was a point where he was proving, oh yeah, I'm back to my regular, what I usually like, my type. And so he would just post the bitches like by the day, bam, 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 bam. My thing is, those women who are being posted, what level of self-esteem do you have? Because if he's posted multiple, that's not to say he's moved on or he wants to be with one or any of them. They really were, hit it, quit it, or, quick bang. They might still be homies. But why would you allow yourself to be outed as someone who's just going to let this dude bang and move on? Whether he's giving you or you giving him money or not, which I suppose for these girls, if you look at some of them, it's clout for them too. No matter what their occupation is or what kind of clout it gets them, whether it's more traffic on their channel or people coming to whatever bar they work at or people coming to whatever club they work at, whether it's another bottle someone buys, it's clout for the girls too.
Okay,
That's
but
why.
here's a follow-up question on
But
that.
why the hell would they let them
You
take
said,
a
hold
picture
on,
of it?
Brittany. You
Yeah.
said why? Why are there IG models?
Why? Well, there you go.
See,
You're
you
right.
see what I'm saying? So here's the thing. You have, no one is saying that a pretty girl who's slim thick, because he like to use that slim thick word. No one is saying a pretty girl slim thick is not insecure as hell. But these girls are looking at it as an opportunity for a come up.
Yes, that's what I believe.
So, but here's the thing, whether it's the come up of getting attention and getting recognition, which is one hell of a drug, or the come up is they think that he has money and realize he don't have money, or whatever the case may be, they're looking at it as a come up. How was it a come up for Monique though? But hold on, how was it a come up for Monique though? Because even with her gain on TV and everything else, where's really the come up for her? He gained more than she did.
See, I don't think she went into it thinking this though. I think originally, because see, we keep hearing mismatched stories of how they got on the show to begin with. One version we heard was like somebody reached out to Monique who was scrolling Facebook. Don't buy that shit. Second version we heard was Derek was surprised to find out Monique wrote in and applied to the show. Also don't buy that shit. But there's like 10 different versions of how they got on. But regardless, here's the thing. Like, I think she went in thinking, if he and I do this together, like he's got to have my back because it makes him money and I'm going to have his back. So even if people talk ish, even when she says in the beginning, she told a bunch of lies, but then at some point she wanted to tell the truth. I think she went in this thing thinking we're both going to get money. We're going to bigger up each other. We're going to be Bonnie and Clyde. We got this. But as she started living it and filming it, she saw who he really was or how he was really going to be or treat or do her. And so now she's boiling and stewing and stewing. She could barely make it through the end of filming because she can't swallow this thing she has to swallow now. So now everything's imploding around her. Now, by the time they get off the show, it's all blown up too big. So now, yes, the only person that can possibly benefit or will benefit is Derek, which I think comes from a lot of different reasons. Not only the hustler mentality, but, jail is the perfect college for criminals.
You better say it. They become even bigger criminals.
It is the college for criminals. So he's to learn stuff, and it's who they surround themselves. Liz is a hustler. I don't care what nobody says. That woman is a freaking hustler. Like, not just on social media, but in real life. And so I gotta think. And then when they tell you who their parents are, where they come, they got hustler running in their bank. And so, quite honestly, Derek survived it because he's a hustler and figured out how, not because he's better or deserves it more than Monique. I think they both went into this with one impression. It just didn't play out that way for Monique because she couldn't control Monique. And she also wasn't ready for what she thought. She had no idea what she was getting into. And now it's just blowing up in her face. And she doesn't have enough backbone as a woman to say, this shit blew up. I did some things wrong. This is where I was right. This is where I was wrong. This is what I would hold my head up for. This is what I could have done. But she doesn't even understand. If she just does that, she will change her fan base entirely.
Well, here's the thing. Though. It's not even, she doesn't even have, you don't even have to be a hustler. The way that she's on social media, that's why I said the elevator isn't going all the way up. The way that she's on social media, understand that whether it's social media, TV, film, everyone still roots for the underdog. She's not even playing the game like, has she left this situation? Because people clearly kept saying that Derek was using her. People been saying that from the beginning. Has she sat up there and said, look, I got played, I got used, I'm so hurt, I'm so sad. Y'all, I'm trying to become a good person.
And honestly, she don't even got to lay down on the sword that hard. That would be perfect. That would really turn her fan base. But she don't even got to die on the sword that hard. She could simply say, I really believed in this. You know, I was a dreamer. I was a lover. I was wrong. But more importantly, I behaved in a way that I'm ashamed of at times. And I'm not doing it no damn more. That's all she has to really do.
Right.
She doesn't have it in her because that's womanhood. That's what a real woman does.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this much. You are absolutely right. And that's the thing. And this is the problem. You just because you grow, I always say there's a difference between a female, a woman, and a lady.
That part.
And there are 3 levels to it. And
you better talk them out.
You literally still have 30, 40, 50-year-old females who haven't even gotten into womanhood yet, and they damn sure they ain't gonna ever make it into
preaching now.
So at the end of the day, she is not in womanhood. She's a female. That's all she is. She is a female who truly is like an empty shell of doubt, insecurity. She's just, oh my gosh. I cannot describe, like, I want to do a study on Monique.
And I want to like Monique. I really want to.
We all
just made it impossible.
We all did. We all wanted to like Monique. When she first came on, I was like, all right, big girl. All right, big girl. Now, granted, when they show, because I don't think they showed the pictures of Derek in the first episode she was on, or maybe she did. When I first saw it, I was thinking maybe he was super tall. Because here's the thing.
If he was super tall, it would have played.
Well, but that's the thing. I've dated tall guys who were thinner who love a big girl. Like, I mean, let's just be clear. But then when he came out, I said, holy shit. What does this dynamic look like? And then from the get-go, when he first came out of his mouth, he was lying from the get-go. She's a lot bigger, but you know, I'm strong. I'm like, get the hell up out of here. Like you saw her and you got hella disappointed. Like, stop playing games. But again, if she would have sat up there and truly, and again, editing is a bitch, because I will say this, on that dinner scene, when she was telling Derek he's not going to the casino, and how she got in the car crying, and the way that the editing was, it was like, what in the hell is this? What is she crying about? And we thought it was all because of her insecurities, which to a certain extent it was. I also think it's because she realized what her ass got into at that point. She realized that this man that she had been holding down in jail, probably paying off his gambling debts, because Nisha said she was paying off his gambling debts. She literally realized that this man had not changed. He's coming out. And he loves her. Yep. I think that's what made her start crying. Yep. Now, of course, with the editing, we're thinking that she's like, she just wants him all to her.
Monopolize him.
Out. You know what I'm saying? That was really about, she probably was like, holy shit.
It wasn't until more of the online, after the filming, well, the shows that regularly air, after they aired, and a lot of the online started blowing up, and the more I watched and listened.
Brittany, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Derek's in a live with Mo right now. They're on a live together.
That's what I'm telling you. When she said today, we've been talking for 2 weeks. You got to, the way you said you listen even over top of people screaming, I do too, because I'm nosy as hell. I will turn my speaker on in my house, drop the girl. I will play with a mixing board so I get the voices clear. And I'm telling you, what she got in the live and said was, we weren't even telling you when we've been talking in the last 2 weeks. Me and Derek, and every time some Gio asked her a question or said something, she was like, well, I don't answer his calls, but me and Derek, anyone who keeps talking in that me and him, you know, us, we, they're still doing something. They're still in a community. So I'm not surprised they're on the live together. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow they randomly end up back together or date again. I don't know. I truly believe if Derek does this again, it's a money mission. It's keeping themselves relevant. I truly believe if Monique does this again, she actually stupidly believes that he's going to come around or change.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
She's just digging herself a deeper hole. She's gonna get herself in the system, and she ain't gonna be able to get out of it.
She's gonna get herself in a deeper hole. Yeah, I believe it. But here's the thing: Derek is too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because she's gonna end up sending him to jail. I believe it.
I'm just saying they're gonna get so much in a deep hole that they just ain't, either one of them ain't gonna get out of it. She might let us move on. That way we can move on just like everybody else.
Yeah. Wait, Sheila. Hold on, Dustin, really quick. I'm a little confused. Is Derek on live with Monique, or he's on the guy with Marilyn? Did she pop up? I'm confused on who's on live with who. Go ahead, Dustin.
I lost what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say that they're just gonna get themselves into a deeper hole, and they need to if they move on, we can move on and move on with the other content.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing though. They
Wait,
claim
but who is she on live with? Is what I'm. Is it?
I'm waiting for clarity on that because I'm confused on what's going on.
But like I said on Jill's panel, she ain't gonna move on because she loves the attention.
Yeah, but
I don't know
she
if it's the
claims
attention.
that
I
they
think
don't
she's
like.
actually obsessed with him.
I think it's a little bit of both because here's the thing. I know at the end of the day, she claims she didn't give us content for the past 2 weeks. But you like when you post stuff about Derek that people sit up there and report on you. You have to like it because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't do it.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be considered content if you jump on someone's live and you're still talking about them? I mean, I know it's not leaking a video or a picture or whatever, but that's still you still showing the world you're focused on one point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even understand. And I'll look, education is education. I get it, but I'm wondering if even a high school diploma was even obtained to a certain
And let me say that.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. I'm a little bit confused of whose live she's on. If they're live together, it wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. But people are saying now that he's off the live. But here's the thing. I also will say, hey, Miss Manda, Sheila, Nivea, you guys welcome. Here's the thing. I have family members who didn't get even a high school diploma who got more wisdom and common sense than a lot of folks who have a PhD. I'm just gonna keep that a buck. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that comes from life experiences and also accepting your own accountability and accepting things and literally understanding that you are not always right and learning through life. Like life experiences can give you more wisdom than anyone who has a degree can, because degree just makes you book smart in a sense of you were able to complete something.
Whoa, Nicole. I'm a flag and whistle this one. What you're saying in one way is true. You're talking about social emotional readiness. And yes, some people are equipped with that based on the tribe or the family, community, or how they grow up in life. Some people are simply equipped with social emotional readiness. Some people are not. I don't know that has anything to do with an actual education, diploma, or degree, but straight up, Monique is not social emotionally equipped. That I can agree with. I don't know that this assimilates or has anything to do with GED, diploma, high. And
rewind. Hold on, Brittany, because you interrupted. So I was trying to get there because at the end of the day, like I said, life experiences and again, social and emotional readiness doesn't come out straight from the womb. That's why I was trying to say that someone with a degree may not even have emotional and social readiness, even though they have a degree. People assume and they think that they actually are ready when they're really not. We just literally there was a lady who was an actual doctor, if I'm not mistaken, who was trying to off her husband's like mistress. And then she came out acting as if she was trying to help the lady, but she's the one who actually attacked the lady. Clearly, she ain't got no social and emotional readiness, and she had several degrees. She was a damn doctor.
There you go.
So, but that's what I was trying to say. But you started saying, whoa. I was like, what just happened?
Oh, because I wasn't sure what side you were going to. And I want to look, I'm going to demonstrate for Monique real quick. Monique, let me demonstrate. Chris, I apologize for cutting you off and not allowing you to finish your point, because had I shut the fuck up and listened to the rest of your point, I would have said, yes, we're in agreement and we're saying the exact same damn thing. This is how you apologize and say, I was wrong, Chris, my bad.
No, but like I say all of that to say, because that's why I said I have people I know who haven't got it. I have an uncle who literally didn't even graduate from junior high. But when I tell you I could sit there and listen to that man all day long with the wisdom that he used to give, and really like that was some real and honestly emotional and social intelligence. Now, again, with this society that we live in, though, they would think he doesn't have it because of the fact that he doesn't have the education. But what I'm saying is
that's where you connected. So
right. But what I'm saying now, what I will say is this though. I don't think she's a social or emotional readiness, and I don't think she's book smart. She ain't got none of that. That's why I said, like, even to me, even people at the basic, and again, not the smartest people in the world, but just at a basic
just
education
our average
level,
everyday Joe.
No, but I'm just saying the basic education level would know to not allegedly take out these PPP loans like that.
I love everything you just said, and now we're back on the same page. Because the only reason I whoa, to be clear, is because I believe someone with social emotional wellness, no matter how they got it, and I agree it doesn't come out of the womb. It might, that's why I said their tribe or community or family, mom, dad, we don't know, whatever, right? So I believe a person with solid social emotional wellness can be successful in life. I believe a person with no high school degree or whatever can be successful in life if they have solid social emotional wellness. But I think without solid social emotional wellness, whether you have a degree or not, you don't translate well to the world. You might find your niche or a place where you thrive or you stay alive, but you don't actually you stay alive, but you don't actually thrive or grow until you hit that social wellness, that maturity, that you gotta hit that responsibility. You gotta have it in you, not just have it in you, but see it in others, respect it in others. It's a social emotional readiness that you need in the world. So I was agreeing with you. People don't need necessarily degrees to be the most successful, but they do need social emotional stability. So without one, you can thrive and survive. Without the other, there's no way, or there will be a ceiling for you. And it's not based on what the world's doing to you, it's what you're doing to yourself because you're not social emotionally ready.
Facts. Now, to a certain extent, if you have the social and emotional intelligence, you should be able to pinpoint the right people to have around you. Because again, we have situations like, for example, Fantasia, love her, but I think, wasn't she illiterate? Didn't she say she illiterate? There was a situation where she was illiterate, where she didn't understand those contracts and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. She
overstated it, but yes.
Well, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have, but again, she was talking about the contracts and stuff that she couldn't read. We hear a lot of stories like that. But in my opinion, if you do have the social, if you don't even have the education, the social and emotional intelligence will tell you, especially with so many opportunities and things that we have available to us now to our disposal on the internet. Let me get an attorney, or let me get someone who's going to
but that's what readiness is. You're either socially or emotionally ready. That's literally almost what the word means. You're able and capable of not only seeing right and wrong, but knowing when you can't see it all. Sometimes that's literally what social emotional readiness is. It's simply knowing I'm not ready or I don't know what ready looks like. Sometimes that's what it is. But I'm saying, if you have that in you, you could be anything you want to be in life, no matter what, whether you have a degree or not. But a degree without these things don't mean anything. And I'm someone who gets kids degrees everybody go to school. Don't drop out. Knowledge is power, all that good shit. I'm not saying don't go to school. That's not the message.
But I'm sure that your experience, just like me, you got a lot of lack of social and emotional intelligent people with damn degrees. And you like, how did you even get this far?
Honey.
And here's the problem. Again, the social construct, the way that the social society is that because you have a degree, that you do have some of that. But I've met people who don't have it at all. But again, book smart and emotional intelligence and stuff like that are two separate things. You can go through, you can get a degree and still lack emotional intelligence and social intelligence.
Absolutely.
Nivea, really quick, Nivea, oh my gosh. I'm praying for you because I'm literally reading this. And I'm glad that you're willing to listen during all of this going on. But I am definitely saying a prayer for you.
And early congrats on the babies.
Woo! Yes, early congrats on the babies. So yeah, I'm naming them. Is it Cardasa and Camellia? Oh, yeah, she's having twins. She's having
twins. I like
twins.
that name. That's a pretty name.
I know. Yeah, my contracts have been coming and going. Child, you a pro at this. This is what the look. This is, you had 7 before. This is gonna be 9. You a pro, but again, at the same time, still prayers for you. A safe delivery, a healthy babies, a healthy you, all of that stuff. So definitely, and the fact that you coming in here,
Queen. That's what I was about to say.
I appreciate you. Because Lord have mercy, I would be so busy in pain, I wouldn't even be able to think right now.
Girl, that whole phone would be blurry.
Yeah, but no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, but again, to a certain extent, well, let me shut up. Because you know what? When I got my high school diploma, there was certain capabilities that you need to have to quote unquote be prepared. They don't even do like you remember there used to be a time where they used to teach you how to write out checks. They
They
used to
don't
teach
do.
you
They don't do that
Yep.
no more.
doing
They don't-
cursive, like
Yep.
the basic necessity. Because I can't even say that.
We
now.
have absolved home economics. There
For
is no
real.
economics. The more we cut the butt, there's no economics, and soon there's about to be no graphic arts. Like, we have gotten rid of keyboarding, my nigga. This is
For
2023. Oh, I didn't mean to say that N word, but this is
Sorry.
2023. And what I'm trying to explain to you is you would be hard pressed to find a high school that's public. I mean, the private schools might, but find a public school that has keyboarding. Does that not sound insane to anybody else in this room right now? Keyboard, basic, I'm going to type a letter on a. Does that make sense to anybody hearing this?
And that's why, to a certain extent, when somebody used to be able to drop out from high school, they had still a lot of the basic tools that were needed. Like, I remember I had to take everything from home economics to wood shop.
Yes, come
all
on.
of this stuff. Go ahead.
Wood shop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry to interrupt you. But when I went to school in 21 now, and when I went to school, everything had to be done on the computer. They
Could
didn't
you type?
Huh?
Could you type?
Yeah, you had to type everything out.
No, I understand that. I'm asking you, could you type, or was you using like your pointer fingers, like I am going to type, or was you actually typing on a QWERTY, like hands
I
on the
was
right?
using my pointer fingers.
See, and that's my problem. You know
Well,
how
hold
long
on,
it took?
let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Justin.
That everything that my school district, and it's a small town that I live in. My school district was everything had to be done on the computer. You couldn't do. They didn't even offer papers at any of my schools. Everything had to be done on the computers. You had to print everything out. You had to send it through the computer, through email. Everything had to be done that way, and that started being changed in several years ago. And they don't even teach you how to write a check.
Exactly.
Everything's got to be done on the computer. Yeah, they don't even teach you how to do cursive anymore. You don't even have a home economic class.
Yeah.
Everything's done on the computer. So they had a technology class because everything had to be done on the technology. So they had technology class. You had to take it.
Yeah, like it's really crazy. It's really crazy. And you said this was a couple years ago that everything was done on the computer, right?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago, like 2017, I want to say, or maybe even sooner.
It's like, but that's why I say when at least when I was in high school, you heard of people, of course, dropping out, but they still had a lot of the basic things that they needed to survive because they prepared them for the world. I just don't see a world where you're never gonna not be able to write in cursive. Like, how do you survive?
Well, I'm gonna say something right here in the call, and that's gonna be true because I'm on a board with a company, and they say in the future we're gonna have a cashless society. Everything's gonna be on a debit card or credit card, and we're slowly getting to that point already. Everything's gonna be done through a debit card or credit card. We ain't gonna have no cash.
So I guess that's what they trying to do. But I tell you this much: at the end of the day, for us, we're prepared for both worlds.
Yes,
that's the thing. We're prepared for both worlds, and I would rather be prepared for both worlds than know no worlds of knowing the stuff that we learned. Like, I'm sorry, I just wouldn't.
Yeah. I think we're saying both but I'm also saying something opposite of what I'm hearing a little bit. So, like, yes, I saw in the years or over history, they're trying to do all of it less. Like, if we say it less, like that could be its own movement. Paperless. We want to use less gas, less oil, just less. less like anything that money requires paper. Like, so less, we're trying to, that's Americans' goal. If someone was running a platform, that's what they need to run, less, because that's what they're trying to do. So in schools, you're right. Or when it comes to like certain things you're saying, there was a straight movement where they wanted schools to be paperless completely. But in the real world, we couldn't pull that off simply because of certain modifications, IEPs, 504, some of the other things we're talking about in this conversation, such as if someone was 600 pounds and couldn't make it to school, they can't be less. So like that was shady as hell. I apologize for that. That's not what I meant to say.
We're
What
so
I was
like
really trying to say is everything in the world. So I get what you're saying about that. But my point, and a little bit of what Nicole was saying, getting the problem what I was making with getting rid of keyboarding or basic keyboarding, same as they got rid of cursive. You're right about that.
and
Same
they
as they're
started
getting rid of a lot of things.
and they started
Hold on, Dustin. Hold on. Give her a second. Go ahead, Brittany.
sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay, finish your sentence.
They're then collapsing those things with things that replace them. So no, there is no keyboarding. There's no maybe we used to take coding or we used to take this. No, there's none of that. But there might be a business education class. And in that class, you might learn Word, Excel, you might learn how to write resumes, but you're in that class typing with 2 fingers because no one ever taught you the keyboard. They assume since you have a cell phone in 2000, whatever, or you taught Alexa, pull up this, they assume you actually can type. You really can't. So it slows down your ability to even be successful in the classes they do have, more or less to take them unless you have access to these things at home. But isn't our job as schools to prepare you for things, whether you have access to them at home or like it's going back uneven. The saw is teetering again, is what I'm saying.
Well, I will say this: the way that they're teaching them now, it's almost like they're not teaching them to think for themselves, or we
no, we're hey
ourselves.
Alexa.
And I literally at this point am nervous because as AI continues to grow, what are they really about to teach them in the school?
Which goes back to the point you said about both. So there are certain, as you guys are talking about all these issues, whether it's, when I was in school, there was no paper, we didn't even learn cursive. We still don't teach cursive. I have kids today in 9th and 12th grade who know no cursive. When they sign their name, they print it. Like they don't know, or they try to just draw lines to connect the letters because they think that's what cursive is. Like I have kids who can't do signatures, but doesn't that drag us? Wait, no, don't go there. So like I hear it's both and is what I was saying. To her point, we should really still do both. Like we still do need to somehow work the cursive. We do need to somehow have that keyboarding folk. It should be both, but it is moving towards neither, to your point of why you didn't have it in 2017.
Right. That's the point. But here's the point that I really want to make is that Monique ain't got none of that shit. Ain't got none of it. That's the problem. She ain't got any type of education or emotional or social education either. Go ahead, Dustin.
But what I was going to make another point. I didn't start having that in high school. I had it in 7th grade. They didn't even want no papers by 7th grade. They had it all done on the computers. Everything was programmed on the computers in 7th grade. No paper, no nothing. The teachers didn't even do a damn thing. All they did was put you in front of the computer and said to do your work and get it over with. Even the teachers didn't do a darn thing. All the teachers did was sit at the computer table.
Wow. Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Well, that's okay. What I'm saying. But here's the problem that I have is that at Monique's big old age, she should have mastered both. She's at that age where she should have learned both. Now, again, it really just depends on, you know what I'm saying? I guess sometimes the school that you go to, you know what I'm saying, where you are, your parents and all of that stuff combined. But I just feel like I said, the elevator don't go all the way upstairs. It ain't hitting. And that's
common sense ain't common.
But it's even on that common sense ain't common. The girl, she's something wrong with her. Something is wrong with her. It's a really bad situation.
Let me say something else. If I didn't know anything about technology, I would be screwed in this day and age. I know a lot about technology, and I'm glad I do, because if I didn't, I'd be screwed. Everybody would be screwed in this day and age because you got to depend on it so much.
Yeah. But do you though? Like to the extent of Monique, do you though? Like
I do
a lot. Like in every chat, in every window. Like if someone was on a live talking about me right now, I wouldn't even know about it. And when I found out about it, I think because I'm me and I'm just
Mm.
nosy, I would go look just to kiki. But I'm not going on some one-man mission to prove that whatever some rando said on some page.
Well, I'm not saying
like
that.
that is
I'm
just
just saying.
so.
I'm not saying
Like,
that, man. I'm just saying.
like
The
I
way
know
this,
it's necessary to be successful in life, yes. But
this,
do we need to depend
this.
on it to Monique's extent?
Hold on,
No,
let
I'm not saying
Dustin finish
Monique's
this
extent. I'm
saying.
saying. I'm not saying you don't have to depend on it that much to Monique's extent. I'm just saying this day and age, where I'm at in my life, and everything that everybody has to do, everybody has to depend on
Yeah,
technology to do it.
agreed.
I'm like I said, I'll say it again. I'm on a board. I have board meetings. I have to have a computer for the board meeting every morning, every day, every evening. Because
Yeah.
I have to go. I have to go either through Zoom or through StreamYard for the board meeting. And
Yeah.
you have to have internet for any of that for the Apple board meeting. So you have to have technology. This day and age, you have to have a lot of technology, and you have to figure out how to use it.
That's
Or if you
it.
did,
You just have to figure out.
or if you didn't know how to use it, you'd be screwed.
Or you have people like Monique who use it for all the wrong damn reasons.
That's
And
it.
Lydia, I literally wanted to point out that you said something. You said your mother only had a ninth grade education, but people constantly go to her. That's what I'm saying about my uncle. Like at the end of the day, those are some of the people that you really gonna get that wisdom from. Yep. Oh, you gonna get it 10 times over from them because again, the life experiences, the social, the emotional experiences, they can really teach you wisdom, even if they're teaching you things on what not to do. Okay, they gonna give you some real true wisdom. But what I guess when I first, because that's probably what you were assuming, Brittany, when I was like the fact they don't have an education. I'm coming from the standpoint of when I went to high school, which was a while back. And when I went to high school, you had people who literally, even if they dropped out in the 10th grade, they knew the basics.
I thought you were saying it was necessary, and I was like, Like,
well, here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. To a certain extent,
yes,
in this day and age, you can't even sometimes get a job that didn't require a degree at that point. You at least need a bachelor's to be able to get that job. Like we're literally living in the day and age where some of these jobs, like these government jobs, it used to be a time where you could graduate or get your GED and get a government job, have that job for 40, 50 years, get a picture, whatever case may be. Now they require you to have a bachelor's at least.
Yeah.
And it's
I agree.
The hell, like if you're training everyone, why you so to a certain extent, that's why I said education for people who, want to strive and get your education. Now I'll tell you this as someone who I have a higher education. The problem is that I think nowadays you still need to have a trade and you need to go to school to actually learn something that you can get a certified license or something in. That is the direction that we're going into. It's no longer the days a lot of the times that you can just graduate with any type of, just a degree in anything and you can be able to get a job. What we're seeing now is, of course, the medical field and places like that. Like you need to have a certain license and be certified in certain things to be able to get that. But what I'm noticing is that a lot of these jobs that just required you to just have common sense and, be able to work here now, they're requiring much, much more. So, you know what I'm saying? Like to a certain extent, yes, you definitely still need the social common sense and everything else to survive the job. But I've been noticing now that some of the jobs that, my parents were used to get back in the day with just having a high school diploma. Now they're like, no, you need a degree. Or if you want to get higher, you need a master's. And it's like, for what? Like if you're training me, what do I need all of that for? So times are changing. But again, the emotional and the social situation, yes, you always have to have it. Because again, I know dummies who have their PhD, ain't got no common sense in the damn world. And it's like, how the hell have you survived? Like, how have you survived? So you definitely, at this point, you can get further with the social and emotional. But at the same time, again, we're also living in a world where they're requiring much, much more in education for stuff that they didn't even need to have back in the day.
And can I say another thing? I just want to make this other point. That I started noticing it more with companies when COVID hit in 2020. Companies didn't want nobody in the office.
Whew. Yep.
And I was I'm only a part-time, but um but they didn't want nobody in the office. Well, this is 2023, and they still don't want nobody in the office.
Mm-hmm.
But they want everybody on the computers.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go in the office, you have to have a proof of a vaccination record. Now, come on now. This is 2023, and COVID happened in 2020. Now, come on, don't you think this is in the past by now?
Oh, I don't know though, because they claiming that there's another situation coming up soon. So
Well,
I don't know, because they say pandemics can last anywhere between 3 to 5 years. So I can understand that to a certain extent, but I thought what you were meaning by that is since so many people are working from home, that technology part is very important for you to know
yeah,
because
that's
you
what I
have
was
to be
gonna
able to do
say.
your job.
That's what I was gonna say. It's very important now, but what I'm saying before COVID, everybody was working in an office, but now they don't want them to. They want to work from home, so they have to depend on it more solely.
Right. Right, but no, definitely. But here's the thing, because I think we getting off track with what we was talking about, which was fuck Monique and Derek.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Like
that.
we
I'm sorry
we
about
getting into
that.
education on different. I mean, the thing is, I think at this point it's so hard to say where our world is going. You definitely need the social and the social and emotional intelligence. But damn, like it almost seems like you need that other aspect also, but you need more of the social and emotional and stuff more than the other. But at the same time, that part is sometimes required, depending on what you want to do. Now, in my
Yeah.
opinion, social media and stuff like that has created a world of people to be able to make money without any damn education, at
Mhm.
least the actual paper education. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
literally, you can make money in so many different ways now compared to the way you can make money 20, 30 years ago. But at the same time, if you do want that 9 to 5, solidified type of situation, it's crazy out here. Like the stories that I'm hearing, like just for the jobs, like I said, that you could get when you had a GED and now they're requiring a bachelor's, but yet it's the same damn pay. Like, what the hell is wrong with this world today?
Yeah.
But
And
that's
I
a
was gonna.
whole look, that's a whole nother live and a whole nother situation. But the reality
Yeah.
is, I don't think Monique has any of it. I don't think she got no
Yeah. I don't think
paper.
I don't think
I
she
don't
is
think she
either.
got social or emotional intelligence. I don't think she got any of it because to me,
I don't think she does either.
right, because I
I
know
really.
people who don't have emotional and social intelligence that would know not to allegedly take out no damn PPP loans, and allegedly a couple of them that cost around, or it was around what, $80,000. I know people who ain't
80,
got
yeah.
social emotional
80,000.
intelligence, exactly,
Yeah.
who have book
So
intelligence to know not to sign that shit.
so that
Yeah.
brings us all full circle. That was kind of the point I think we were all coming to and making. Like in an ideal world and in a balanced average human, we know the pair of those are most needed for success, or the things you should shoot for success. The pair of them, both education and social emotional wellness. The only
Yeah.
comments made about one or the other weighing is it doesn't matter all the degrees you have in the world. If you can't learn to like deal with people, you're not going to stay or stick or be successful in what it is. Or
Yeah,
eventually
preach.
people will see or take you a certain way because you never learned that one side. So all the degrees
Exactly.
might get you a certain place. Or you could go the other way. Maybe you don't have all these degrees, but you got great wealth when it comes to like your ability to operate in the real world, your
And
ability to
talk to
balance with
people.
emotions and talk
Exactly.
and own and not, your ability to communicate. Like if you have great wealth in that, you could still shoot to the moon. I'm by no means as a high school teacher saying no, let's not get there, or it's not important. And I'm not saying one's more than the other. I'm saying the ideal, healthy, average human, even a lot of YouTubers, like they're doing something outside of YouTubing. Like they have either, jobs, careers, whatever, whether they have
Hello, you
degrees or
talking to
not.
one?
Like they're doing other things. Yeah. And I don't know much, I'm new to your channel. I haven't been here before. So I'm just saying, like, I just see all of it as like when we bring it all the way back to like Monique, like some of the decisions made, like if these loans are true, like I don't know
We
where
don't
our
know
thought
allegedly.
process
Yeah.
or knowledge was when we got them. And if they are true, what are you doing with it? Are you growing? Do you know some you got your pop, this is the wig, like you got something popping. We like I can't judge it one way. I'm just saying when you look at all of it, the behaviors, how you have conversations, how you do businesses, like cancer, or it's just all of it together. It's
Yeah,
like it
it is.
begs the question of where's your weight? Like,
Right.
because it doesn't look like on either side. And I'm saying, where's your weight? No pun. Like, where's your weight?
Right. And that's really what it is. That's really what it is. And unfortunately, we are in a middle society where right now we're in the middle of what we you need. It's a balance. It's all about a balance and you being able to use your way to be able to be successful. And you're absolutely right because again, there's some people with degrees and ain't got no damn common sense, don't know how to talk to people and everything else, and they literally become stagnant and that they think that degree was supposed to take them to a certain level, and if anything it's the lack of the other stuff that made them stop and hit a ceiling and they couldn't reach it anymore because they didn't have everything else with
Exactly.
it. But anywho, Ramona G, oh my
I,
gosh, hi, I am so happy you're
Hello.
here.
I
How
finally
are
caught you
you? I
live.
know. Hi,
I,
Ramona G. And Lynn, I know you're here too. Hey, Lynn, I'm gonna let Ramona G speak because this is her first live that she's been on for me. I know she's been there supporting me behind the scenes because she's been busy, but she's on the live. So go ahead and speak, Ramona G. What you gotta say?
I'm just checking in. Basically, I'm sorry. I was listening to you, and I had to stop, go cook, come back. So, you all have jumped on another subject.
No, no, we back on the fuck Monique and Derek. I don't know if you heard Gio's
I,
live earlier, but Monique showed her ass yet again.
I saw that
go ahead.
on Geo, and me. I have been trying to be quiet. Okay, mostly because I'm sick of both of them.
Yeah,
It's I'm not putting any full blame on Monique. I'm not putting full blame on Derek. I'm just saying I'm sick of both of them.
right.
Both of them I think, has run their course as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned. Um, Derek to me is no better than Monique. I don't believe him any more than I believe Monique. And you're talking about a man who's gone to prison, who's learned all type of doing dirt and everything else in prison, and now he's supposed to come out being the clean boy, and everything he's saying is the truth. I don't buy it. I'm saying with Monique, she knew what she was getting. You know what? We tried to warn this woman what the deal was when we first saw the show. We knew what that was about. This man was not into her, but they tried to make it work. They tried to make the little money. Understand you made your money. Now move on. Now you calling all of these content creators and uh, going on to different shows talking about each other, and it gets tiresome. That's the word I'm going to use. I'm tired of them. Let's move on. They should move on. Both of them should move on because I'm about sick of both of them. That's all I have to say. I'm
I
just
hear
sick
you.
of them.
I hear you. Now, here's the thing, though. They're gonna keep acting a fool. We're gonna report it because we definitely gonna have something to say. But yeah, it is getting to the point. Even Gio said earlier, he's like, okay, at this point, is it becoming too much? And then at the same time, yet while they claim that they are not trying to give us content, they're coming on people's lives to talk shit or do interviews. So if you're doing that, you still want people to make you content.
They're trying to make themselves relevant,
Right, right,
and I'm sick of them. Both I could care less who Derek is with. She should care less, but she wants to keep this mess going
right,
and going and going. Lady, move on. Everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody, but the majority of us have been in love with someone who just didn't have that same feeling for us.
right.
And we have to learn to move on. It's hard to move on, but sometimes you just have to just shut it down. It's hard. Shut it down and move on. I'm sick of her. And then what she called Gio today with that mess, that was enough.
Child.
That
Yeah,
was enough. I'm sick of her.
yeah. Yeah, but claim she living her life, and we don't have lives, but yet you clearly gotta have some type of notification or something on Geo stuff, and immediately came on there talking mess on the chat, and then was like, I want to talk, I want to come on the panel. And then comes on the panel and pretty much doesn't apologize. And she stays 10 toes down about her calling Geo gay. So that's what I'm saying. Like she's truly one of those people where she lacks all of what we were just talking about. She lacks it all, which
But
is going to
she's
be her
gay for a day
downfall.
or gay for pay, either one.
Oh wow.
Ooh, shit.
Ramona
You
G
name
is here, y'all. Ramona G is here.
It's either one. You name it. Gay for a day or gay for pay. Which one is it? But she want to point a
Lord.
finger at someone else and want to accuse someone else of doing something that she's doing.
Hello, allegedly. Hello.
And you want to put down someone else for what they are, the person that they are. Come on, Monique, quit.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah. And life is gonna humble both of them, because both of them need to be humbled.
True.
Both of them need to be humble. See, the thing is that Derek needs to humble himself just as much as Monique does. Both of them got the big head over this reality show so much that clearly there is literally no, well, from my understanding, they got fired. One minute they said they was fired. I think Monique said she was fired. She said she wasn't. But let's keep it real. At this point, it don't seem like they going back on the show. And I think it's because of the big head, their ego, and what they decided to do on their own instead of following the basic ass rules is the reason why they are not on the show right now. There's no way in hell, as much of the breakout stars that they were, that they couldn't have been on multiple seasons. You know what I mean? But because of the big head,
they could have made it. I mean, they could have played this for all it was worth. They both could have used their heads and really made this thing work for them. Now both of them broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Real talk, but that's real. That's real. Devo. It's not okay at all, Katie. And the fact that she stayed 10 toes down saying she wasn't going to apologize, again, lack of social and emotional skills and intelligence. She don't even realize how much she's digging her own grave. It's like, what are you, like the freaking broke ass Azalea Banks in this situation? Like, learn how to shut up. Child. But yeah, but go ahead. I agree with Ramona G, because at this point it is, but at the same time, I mean, because of their ignorance in their lives and stuff like that, it's trending. And as content creators, we're gonna talk about the shit that's trending. That's just what we do. But
you got mention here.
Huh?
You got mention here. Oh.
I got who? Oh, that's you talking to someone else. Hey, Lena, what's up, girlie?
Hey, how you guys? Good evening if you're on the West Coast. And good afternoon if you're on the West Coast. Good evening if you're on the West Coast.
Hello.
Everything I'm about to say is allegedly, in my opinion, has nothing to do with Chris.
Every time you say that, Lynn, before you start, you scare the hell out of me. But go ahead.
Okay. I came on Geo's live late. I didn't see the clips that he was playing where she was on the live with them lesbians. So somebody please help me out with this, because I'm confused. She over here talking with these lesbians, but she want to call Geo gay?
Right.
Somebody please. That's what I'm tripping off of.
Oh, she was enjoying. She was blushing and giggling. She was giving her nutty professor mama giggle.
So my thing is this. I don't agree to the fact that they could have kept this show going on, because see, you got to understand something. Derek was only in it for the money. And after so long, he couldn't stand to look at her.
He couldn't fake it anymore.
He couldn't fake it no more. So he had to she said, this came out of her mouth. He left me in a hotel room for 4 days, 200 miles from where he was. Okay. So how is that a man that wants to be with you and he just left you somewhere, no money, no transportation, no nothing. Okay. So it ran its course. Like you said, Ramona, we tried to warn her. I said that on Geo's live today. Back beginning of the year, I said, soon as the last episode, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. And that's exactly what he did. It was all for the money. And then she's on the live talking about, well, I'm gonna let everybody know he called me for $40. Monique, that's all you good for is money. He didn't call you and say, how you doing? This and that. Are you okay? No, he all called you for money because that's all you can do is give him money.
She started in prison giving the money.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't try to. I'm just chimed in right quick. She started in prison giving him money. So
exactly. Exactly. And she said that when she said to the girls on the live, she goes, you guys stop sending me DMs, tell me you laying up in the bed with Derek because he ain't giving you no money. Okay. But the fact remains is that that's all you know is that in order to be with Derek, it has to be money. So you did spend all the money on him.
Right.
Yes, all that allegedly PPP money went to him. What has Derek done for you? He left you broke. You don't have nothing. You still living with your sister. You don't have a car.
She got a lease. Let her tell her she got a lease stuff. She got a lease. She lived by herself. That's what she said on Gio's chat that she lived by herself.
Yeah, in a room.
Yeah,
in a room in her sister's house.
In a room in a house.
Or in a SSI type of apartment, maybe something like that. Because from my understanding, someone said rumor has it allegedly she's on disability checks. That's the rumor.
I don't know if Derek said it, but something about her being obese, and so she's been obese all pretty much her whole life. So probably since she been 18, she been getting a check.
I just feel like they both had to do it for the money because, like, if he was locked up when she applied to do the recording and all of this on the show, like, he couldn't have done all that from prison. Like, they both were in it for and about money, and it just went wrong. She didn't expect to be cut out the bag.
Answer this for me, y'all. Please help me out with this because she got me really confused because now I see, oh yeah, she is a lesbian. Check this out. When she first came on the show, she wore long curly black hair and she didn't have no nails. Ever since Elizabeth came on the scene, now she got a red or a burgundy wig and long ass nails. She is so jealous of Elizabeth. It's ridiculous.
It's so funny that you just mentioned that because Nivea just said in the chat, she said, and Monique probably crushing on Elizabeth. That's why she keeps talking about her. I damn sure think that she has an obsession with her look and everything and her aesthetic. I definitely think that is definitely the case. And she may be attracted to her at this. Like, literally, we do not know. What we do know is that Monique needs to live in her damn truth. That's what
Thank you.
Though. Because literally her obsession with Elizabeth, and she tried to say we're obsessed. No, we're obsessed to a certain extent with the dumb fool shit that you do and the content that we put on our page. We'll talk about that. You giving us material. If you stop giving us material and you trying to say you didn't give us material for 2 weeks, that's a damn lie. Because I didn't even talk about your asses because of the fact that you still was doing tomfoolery shit. So at the end of the day, if anything, we're obsessed with saying, okay, you gonna make us some money or you gonna get us monetized or you gonna sit up there and bring traffic to our channel, then so be it, bitch. We gonna talk about you. It is what it is. It's called doing the work. It's all bringing in the content. That's just what it is. Don't take it personal. Elizabeth got content all over the damn internet. You see her sitting up there going off on X, Y, and Z? No, it's the job. That's just what it is. And if she do gotta cuss you out, she cuss you out one time and she leave that shit alone and keep it moving. The only reason why she keep coming from Monique is because Monique keep coming from her and her brother. Now, granted, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't be like, cause but that's her brother. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't know why you protecting his ass, but that's her brother, and she the oldest, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Monique is a damn problem. She is obsessed with Elizabeth, and she's obsessed with talking about Derek. This is not going to end. This is not going to be a couple of more months. I wouldn't be shocked if she's still talking about his ass a year from now. What it is.
She probably will be.
Like, seriously. Like, because this is what keeps her relevant. No one cares about them wigs. No one cares about her fat ass feet. No one cares about her, makeup. No one cares about any of that stuff. They only get intrigued when she talks about Derek and Elizabeth and Poo Poo. That's the only time that people are like, okay, the numbers is going up. No one cares about her talking about her. And she don't even talk about that wig line. That's one thing else. When is she talking about that?
How can she? It's not hers. How can she talk about something that's not hers, Chris? Come on now.
Come on now.
And then she started with the feet.
Right.
Couldn't
Right.
get them
First
out
of all,
the
get the mental
she go
together
for the
first.
feet.
Start with the head first, because you got to get that mental together first. Talking about your damn feet. That's what I'm just like, come on, man. Like, you got so much other stuff that you claim you working on and you living your life. I would like to know what living your life consists of, because it damn sure ain't being productive. Because productive people ain't got time for all of this shit. They really
She
don't.
lives on live.
Yeah,
There's a lot of time on her hands.
yeah, she
She
does.
go around to all of these content creators and try to get on their shows. I mean, really, you have a lot of time on your hands.
This
Um,
cease and desist stuff, I don't buy it, because again, she has been so reckless with her mouth, with talking about people and saying damaging things about people. At the end of the day, a lot of times when people do those cease and desist, it's just to try to do a scare tactic. But you got to really bring receipts on why someone needs to take down their material about you, point blank, period. And she's giving material. You know what I'm saying? Like, a cease and desist is what Cardi B did to Tasha. That was some serious shit that she should have sat up there and listened to, but she didn't. But at the end of the day, this type of stuff, please. Especially when people got receipts on you calling them gay, calling them drug addicts. She called Darren a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, at the end of the day, she needs to stop. She calling people gay left and right. If anything, somebody need to put a cease and desist on her ass.
She can't sign them up for cease and desist. It's everything that's been she said, how she said what she said about Gio, how she said what she said about even Derek when she said that he was beating her up. And it hasn't been proven, but it's been proven that she choked the shit out of him.
But my
That's
thing
been
is,
proven.
why do you
She
still
has
want to
no
stay
receipt, no receipt of none of that. She don't understand that she can get in. She the one could get in trouble because everything that she said or done about somebody is being recorded.
there? Exactly. And Latina, hold on. Listen to this. Look at this. She says she wants a new web design, so she hasn't been promoting it. Heifer, you just put that shit out like a month or two ago. What do you mean a new web design? This it ain't even been up. So what do you mean? That's your problem. And this is why I said a long time ago. She posted that shit because she knew Elizabeth and Poo Poo. Poo Poo been selling hair for years, apparently. She
Thank you.
been selling hair for years. When she heard them and was stalking their pages and they was talking about their website coming out, she wanted to put something out so quickly so she could try to beat them to the punch. That's why that tacky shit came out there. And now she's trying to say a month or two later she wants a new web design. Well, if you was really serious about it, you would have had a nice web design in the first place. I ain't never heard nobody really trying to start a legitimate business already changing their web design after a month or two if you was planning it correctly. You was planning it correctly. You don't need a new web design right now. You put that freaking shit up there that your sister or someone probably did, trying to prove a point. So when Elizabeth and Poo Poo came out, you're gonna try to say that they was copying you. No, bitch, you was copying them. Poo Poo been selling hair. They been selling it. And we clearly can see what her hair does because Elizabeth and Poo Poo wear their hair all the time. Every time we see her in the wig, she say, "No, this not my hair. This somebody
What?
else's hair." Then
Why would?
what are you doing? Who got their TV in the background?
It's not me.
Y'all
Not
might be
me.
my grandkid.
Oh,
Turn it
your
down.
grandkids.
Turn it down. A little bit
But
too loud.
yeah, but go ahead, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
my
But
can
Tris, I
I
think.
was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, why would you want a new website already if you haven't even had it up a month and a half ago?
You said what now, Dustin?
Why would she want a new website design already if she hasn't even had it up that long?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't even make business sense. What you do is you put something out that's going to
Yeah,
get you through for a certain point, but not after a couple of months. That tells me that from the get-go you weren't serious about what you put out in the beginning.
why would usually some people keep the same design for like a year or so,
Exactly.
not like 2 months. Why would she want to change it so quickly?
Because she was shit from the beginning. I mean, she even had mannequin dolls from these other websites with the head tilted. Like, what the hell? Why you got the head tilted? The head is tilted. Like, come on. And then you're not even one real big rule number one in business. You wear the product that you're selling. Every time we see you, from the blonde wig to whatever, you claim it's not your hair. So then why are you, if you're not willing to wear your own hair, Why should someone else wear the hair?
That
That's
part.
common sense, business 101. So that's why I'm just like, girl, just stop. You put that site up because you was trying to beat Elizabeth and Aubriana to the punch, but you still gonna lose. You still
Girl,
gonna lose.
you'll be better off selling some 3-week Campbells.
And that part,
Uh,
Ramona G, that
woo.
part,
I'm telling you,
I
she was
agree with
better
that.
off. She literally could have probably made more money selling some fat, I'll say fat tummy tea, but it's supposed to be flat tummy tea. But for her, that's suitable. Fat tummy tea. She was better off sitting up there selling that and being a sponsor for somebody else's stuff than trying to start her own. Like honestly, because this is damn ridiculous.
Well, I don't. Uh, I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't think that her business venture is gonna make it. If she does, that's great. But I don't think her business venture is gonna make it. Um, I think I give her a couple of months, and she won't be there no more. I don't think people are gonna buy it, and if they do, they're crazy.
Oh Lord, Nivea, Nivea, Nivea telling us everything. We are live not only on my channel, but we are live in Nivea's actual hospital bed in a hospital room because she's actually having contractions, about to have her baby. But she said we keeping her entertained. But child, as you can see, we live from her bed too. It's some stuff going down. But again, safety to you and the babies and everything else. So please let us know when it's all said and done that you are okay and the babies are okay. But yeah, she said her husband ain't playing no damn games. But go ahead and continue. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, I said what I was gonna say. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay.
But her family needs to do an intervention. There, you guys think about it. There's something mentally wrong with this girl. Because if you like, somebody mentioned on the thing, they said, I think it was Gio who said, when you want to know somebody's lying, when they talk, they'll look up and then they'll come look back down. When you listen to her on her live, every time she tells a lie, she looks up and then she looks back down. Every time she speaks on something that Derek said this or Derek did that, she looks up. And she acts like she's not even there.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
That girl got so much fat around her eyes and them lashes. Sometimes I can't see her eyes. Up, sideways, whatever. Because even in this one that she did with that Gio was posting with her with the red hair, I couldn't even see her eyes. Her eyes was that low from them lashes and everything else around, like her cheeks and everything else. I couldn't see them, but we still know her ass was lying. So at the end of the day, sometimes we can't see what her mouth, you don't have to do her body language. Her mouth catches her every single time. Her running her mouth exposes her every single time. But I was looking for the body language too, and I was like, I can't even see her damn eyes. Like them lashes and all of that fat around her cheeks and her face and stuff. I was like, I can't even see her eyes. I couldn't see the white part I couldn't see any of it. So yeah, but we knew her ass was still lying though. And she got that damn slithering. It's almost like she need that slithering snake tongue coming out, going through that damn gap of hers.
Yeah. I heard somebody on your live the other day say, said, Monique, go find your neck.
Oh, I don't remember that. But I mean, hell, let's be clear. We can't see her neck. That's obvious. Then she pushed up her breast to the point where it's touching her chin.
Her breast is up to her chin.
Yeah.
And she's really delusional. I've said that before, because she still walk. I mean, I still say, I will always say, one size doesn't fit all. And she think that she can walk around with these little small people clothes, and it looks good on her. You remember the day when Derek first got out of prison, and she was standing out there by the car,
and she had it was unbuttoned, them damn shorts.
Oh Lord,
that's a nasty gutter.
Let's take it before that. When she got in the car with her sister to drive there, and she had them biker shorts that was see through and had a hole in them.
Oh
damn belly button. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I knew it was something wrong with her then.
Yeah.
Well, all of them were.
I kept quiet, y'all. I kept quiet, but I knew something was wrong with it. I just didn't say nothing to you all.
No, she needs somebody needs to do an intervention with her. She needs some serious help. She need a 5150 hold, allegedly. She need a 5150 hold and put in some place, and she needs some serious deep counseling. That girl has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And it's all because she has the insecurities about how she looks, but she don't want to do a damn thing about it. Every time she go on live, she laying down.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I don't think her family can help her. I think her family is possibly just as delusional as
Really, her family,
or they allow it, because I personally had thought at one point Calandria had more common sense, because you could tell certain things that she was saying. You could tell she had common sense, but then I don't know if the quote unquote fame or being on TV got to her, but now she's damn near her and the other sister are like being a puppet, allowing Monique to say and do whatever, and they just follow suit, because at one point they was the main one saying, did you show him your real picture? Why are you giving him all of this stuff and you didn't give your nephew stuff? Like, they were actually speaking common sense, but now that went out the damn window and they think all of this shit is cute.
Well, let me ask this question. I've never known, I'm pretty sure you all have talked about it. Is her mother still living?
Yeah, apparently she is. Apparently, I haven't heard anything, because I know that some people have said that they've showed her mother's Facebook page. Her mother, from my understanding, is still living. Now, I heard allegedly, and again, this is allegedly, someone posted on my page that the father that she says is her father is her stepfather, but apparently her mother is still living. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her mother.
Yeah, somebody
but
said
that. Enough. We only saw the ones who was willing to be on TV. We don't see the sister. I mean, we don't see the mother. We haven't seen the father, and we haven't seen apparently the other siblings. So it's interesting that Derek has almost kind of exposed his whole life on his side, but Monique only exposed just so much. Because where's your mother at? Where's your father?
Her mother probably knows she has a problem.
Possibly, yeah. Yep, possibly. And somebody, I think it was LJ, why won't she come on here? She's not gonna come on here. She may listen, but she's not gonna come on here. The day that she come on here, I better yet, I'm gonna call it Cat Ann. Cat Ann, she come on here. Be on standby, my sister. Be on standby. But at the end of the day, I doubt very seriously she's going to come on here. Even with me at one point giving her grace, she's not going to come up here. She is intimidated by other women. Intimidated by other women. True. So she's not, because as soon as Cat Ann got on there, I'm about to hang up. She clicked off. She was not, and she kept saying the same thing, but she wasn't going in on Cat Ann. She kept trying to redirect it towards Gio. She wasn't going in on Cat Ann. So yeah, she's not. And again, there have been other women content creators that have gone in even worse than Gio or other people. They have read her for filth. Talked about her weight and everything else. Do you see her hopping up in their chat?
Nope.
She ain't hopping up in their chats at all. And I'm talking about, they have read her to the point where I'll be like, damn. Like, oh my gosh. And she don't come on there. She don't go on there. So she's intimidated by other women. She's not going to go to her. She goes to Gio because at the end of the day, Gio goes in, but he's not going to go back in. He has a wife and he has a daughter. He is not going to sit up there and do that, because he's still going to represent himself as a man at the end of the day. And she knows that, but she damn sure ain't going to go towards a woman like that, because we ain't got no problem calling her bitches all day long. She just not going to do it.
Nope.
You know what I mean? She's just not going to do it.
Yeah, but I got on Jill's live. I just watched Jill's live now before I came on here, and I saw where she was with those lesbians. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, she was enjoying herself.
I was like, and you calling somebody else a name? Okay, so the fact remains is this, like I'm saying, she needs help. And she is what they say, a woman scorn. She know. I really believe. I don't know. Maybe just me, you guys. But I just know I come from a family of hoodlums, and when they're on probation or parole, that's they are told what not to do, what they can do, and what you better not try to do. Right. And I'm sure his PO said, if you contact her in any shape, form, or fashion, I'm coming to get you personally.
But this is why I'm saying he's playing a dangerous game, Lynn, and here's why. Let's just say if he is contacting her and calling her private, asking for money or whatever the case may be, and she actually recorded that shit. Don't you see that?
Well, then he need to go to jail then. If he that stupid,
you see how that can get him? And see, that's what I'm saying. So this
if he that stupid to be calling her, that's what he get.
Right.
Because he should have left her. He said he was done with that. He should have left it, let it go.
Right.
But if she had to record it and did record it, it proves he's been doing a lot more than that too. Like, she only recorded it like, haha, I'm not as crazy as y'all thought. Like, she knew the private calls she was answering. I don't know if it's even private at all. Like, there's a game being played. We're missing a piece.
But see, do she know that that's illegal?
We're missing pieces. Yeah, see, the problem is she has to understand in certain states you can't play that game. And I want to say in Illinois, you have to have consent of the person you're recording. And I want to say is it the same thing in Ohio?
Hold on, let me ask this lady on the
look
Google.
up Ohio and Illinois. I want to say in Illinois you need to have consent. I don't know what it is about Ohio, but the reality
you
is
have to have a person's consent to record them on a telephone call in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. What about Cleveland, Ohio?
Yes, you do. If I live in Illinois,
it's a felony. It's a felony.
You have got to be kidding me.
I got it right here. Illinois law makes it a felony to intercept, record, or transcribe a private phone or electronic communication unless all parties give consent.
What about
felony.
Ohio? What about Ohio?
Okay, Ohio. Hold on.
But might this be why some
Can you
receipts are ever
record a
released?
personal conversation in the city and state of Ohio? It's something. It says here, an individual who is a party to and other party, unless. Oh no! It is committed a criminal. Oh no! You have to have that person's consent
in Ohio. See, they both playing a dangerous game. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all playing these petty ass, childish ass games, and you don't even realize how this can screw you. Stop the bullshit. That's why I said fuck both of them. Because
Derek, you gonna go back to prison. You're gonna look stupid if you go back to prison behind this fat nasty bitch. You deserve to be there. You deserve to do another 10 if you keep fucking with this nasty bitch.
Because at this point, if she drops those receipts, because she claims she's dropping them tonight, she claims she dropped them. If she drops them tonight, at the end of the day, that could be a huge problem for him. Because if that PO has said, okay, if she's doing all of these allegations on you, do not contact her. Do not make contact with her. And she has proof with the date and the stamp and everything else that it literally just happened. Derek, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing at this point? Stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is why I say F both of them, because they both playing these challenges.
He that stupid, let him go.
It's stupid. Yeah. So like literally that's the problem. It's like we go on Monique more because of her nasty ass attitude. But at the end of the day, Derek is not innocent in this situation. Like I said, on Natalie's live, he was like, yeah, where she at? She on live, she on TikTok. Why do you care? Because you're playing this game with her. And you're playing a very dangerous game. Because even though at the end of the day he's playing this game, I think we all can bet any amount of money he ain't trying to go back to jail. He don't want to go back to jail. But you keep playing with this girl, that's what's going to happen. That's what exactly is going to happen. You keep playing with this girl because and the thing is, she likes to record conversations. She likes to have quote unquote receipts and likes to manipulate receipts to make it seem like she the victim. Why would you even want to deal with that? You know what she likes to do. You know how she plays. You think calling her private helps the situation? We know your voice by now, stupid. We know your voice. And if push comes to shove, they can pull her records if they really wanted to. And then let's not forget, what did she say on that live? She said Derek told her people are looking for her in Cleveland. Don't come to Cleveland. People are looking for her. Do you remember when she said that?
Yep.
She said that. She said that. She said she recorded that just in case something happened to her. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm saying. A dangerous ass game.
I would if he keep on calling her and keep on going on live and saying, nope, that's done. I'm done with her. I don't have nothing to do with her. And then you end up in prison behind her. Hey, 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. That's on you. Right. I don't care. I don't feel no sorry for you. That's what the hell you get. You shouldn't have even got in predicament with this lady. But I get it. You didn't want to come back out and start selling drugs. You saw, at least you had enough common sense to see, oh shit, this is where I can make some money. Right. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I like this big old gorilla. All right, bet I do it. At least you had common sense enough to do this. So have common sense enough to not contact her in no shape, form, or fashion, or else your little ass gonna be back in prison.
Right.
True.
Right. That's what it is. Well, you know what, you guys, on that note, because we've been on here for 2 hours. Okay.
She's scared of you, Chris. She is scared of you.
She don't want it. She don't want it. Like, let me tell you something. She don't want it. I'm telling you now, she don't want it. And
I was mad today when Gio let her on. I go, no, don't let her up. No, don't let her up. She's not gonna apologize. She gonna come on and talk shit. If you let her up, I said, Gio, if you let her up, let us up too. Let us up too.
Well, here's the thing I will say is this. Gio's smart because Gio knows, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, this is his job. So if this dumbass is willing to come up here, now granted she didn't apologize, but she still made herself look like a fool. And then he had his, you know what I'm saying, ride or die people in there going off on her. So at the end of the day, it brought, because anytime Monique come up there, it brings up the viewership. Because we ready for Monique to act the damn fool. So it was really a smart play. Now for me, I probably would have did that. But again, at the end of the day, he wanted to get down to the bottom of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because she did call him gay. She did disrespect him and his family. So I would definitely, again, I have a different viewpoint of it because she ain't came at me or my family like that. Gio, she came at him and his family. So at the end of the day, I could see, but again, you're trying to reason with a bitch who has no reason. You trying to sit up there and have someone who lacks accountability to be accountable for what they said. When she first got on there and said, I'm not about to apologize, at that point, I'm glad he got Cat in on there. I'm glad he did, because she just needs to get dragged at that point because you're not trying to apologize. So fuck you. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because so at that point, all bets are off, ho. Let's go. But yeah, she's not about to come to my page. She's not. No. She already knows. You can't keep interrupting me, and you can't sit up there and be like, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, you talk about me, because I'm gonna say, well, guess what, bitch? You talk about everybody else. So an eye for an eye, 2 for 2. Fuck it. Like what else you gotta say? Like at the end of the day, she know. Like you can't even imagine Gio saying the B word. He ain't gonna go there with her. You see what I'm saying? But you know, me and a Cat in, we gonna go in on it like that. We gonna say it with some bass.
Cat in went in. I was like, yes.
We gonna say it with some bass. Some straight up bass. Hi, brother.
Hey sis, hey family.
Hey G. We're gonna say Gio. I almost said Gio.
Hey,
hey, what's pools?
Hey, what pulled my teeth?
Hey Dustin, hey Auntie. Auntie Ramona, I really missed you. Where you been at?
I know, we've been missing her.
Keep the kids, good seeing about the grandkids and trying to get moved and all of that stuff all at one time.
Where are you moving, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh?
What?
I said, where are you moving, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm looking for another house.
Oh yeah.
Bigger.
Don't be telling cities and stuff like that. Don't do that.
No, I'm still here in Georgia. I'm not leaving Georgia.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now what you gonna say, brother? Because we on the 2 hour mark, but I know you always gonna have something to say. And you always give always give a fabulous picture. You do.
Yes.
You do. So what you got to say, brother?
Sis, you already know me and you are on the same type of time. So whatever you already gave Monique, that's what I'm standing on. I don't really want to give Monique too much because you know I can't stand her. My whole thing is I'm just upset that sometimes I just wish that Gio wouldn't be so nice all the time, because I knew she was going to throw her ass on that live. I told him, I typed in the comments, I said, if the first words out her mouth is not "I'm sorry" or "I apologize for," drop her immediately. Do not give her any more shine or clout, because all she wants to do is just take up your time, because she just has an infatuation with you, and And then the more she gets that going back and forth, she feels like she has a one up on Cat and like she's riling her up, and we're not going to do that. Don't stop giving Monique your time and energy now. The trolling and all that back when we were just trying to get her what was fun and all that stuff now, but now Monique thrives into too much, so now we have to think about a whole new game plan to throw her off, because at this point, especially how she just attacked Cat Ann. So when Cat Ann went to give her 2 cents, Monique is just really disgusting, and I'm so over her. And then you still have people in the comments talking about some why we ride on Monique so hard and all this stuff and like stuff like that. And my thing is, if y'all ain't gonna wake up by now and see this woman who she truly is, because my thing is, I don't ride on Derek crazy, because at the end of the day, I know who Derek shows me every day who he is. We already know who he is. He lets us know all the time. We don't have to really do no underhanded searching or anything when it comes to Derek. With Monique, Monique is very dangerous. We don't know who we're going to get on any given day, depending on her mood. She is dangerous. So the more y'all want to keep doing y'all case on for her, by all means. But I will not do it. But I keep trying to tell people, let's really have the conversation. Why is it that people keep trying to have this soft spot for her? It's because a lot of Moniques are in this world. A lot of Moniques is in this world. So until y'all correct y'all stuff, then y'all all would just, like the old saying says, misery truly loves company. And I'm not part of that. Y'all can have it if that's what y'all truly want to be a part of. But Monique is nothing but just negative, dark energy.
You better say that again.
Preach.
You better say that again.
That's right.
But you know what? At the end of the day, she can try as hard as she wants to be evil, malicious, give threats, or whatever the case may be. I'm a firm believer that boomerang will easily come back to her, because as the wonderful Nene used to say back in the day, you can't win when you play dirty. Okay. And that's just the bottom line. So at the end of the day, she can try to play dirty all she wants, but all she's doing is exposing herself, her insecurities, and more the only people who are checking for her, to me, it comes off is the lesbians, and they may not be coming for her for the right reasons either. That's what I say. I don't care if it's a lesbian, if it's a man, if it's a friendship. People see a sucker when they see a sucker. Point blank. Period. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they could be trying to use her too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. She's a mark regardless on who tries to talk to her. It's just that at the end of the day, they sitting up there talking to her but again, they talking to her in a sexual way. They ain't trying to get to know her, if you notice that. All of that was sexual. You see what I'm saying? So what makes the difference between a lesbian doing that versus a man? We don't like it when men automatically come off strong on a sexual tip. Why you so giggly and ha 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 when it comes to these women coming off sexual to you? And that's all they talking about. All they was talking about is, would you take a strap? Would you do this? Would you do that? That's all they did. They said nothing about, so what are your goals? What, you know what I'm saying? What is it? You know what I'm saying? What's your 5-year plan? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, they didn't give a shit about that. They was all sexual on her ass. All of them.
And they know she'll pay for that. You gotta pay, like they say, pay how you weigh.
Yeah.
Like she probably allegedly paid for some. I'm grown. So you grown now all of a sudden, ho? Okay.
They pay what you weigh.
Yeah.
That's what she. They know lesbian know that they're looking for her to give them some money. They seen all the money she gave Derek.
What?
We call them paymasters.
That's what I'm saying. She a target either way. That's why I was like, when I was listening to that, not only was I listening to it, like, oh, okay, well, you damn sure entertaining this, because anybody else who isn't would be like, y'all, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for LGBTQIA rights, but that's just not my thing. That's just not, but she kept going. She kept giggling. She kept enjoying it. And again, she was not trying to, it wasn't like, so I want to get to know you or whatever the case may be. It was all sexual, and she was just laughing it and eating it up. And I was just like, well, damn, like at a certain point, like, are you really like straight like you claim? Because the way that you be going off about people being gay or allegedly being gay in the trans community, it makes me wonder, because you damn sure you was blushing more and giggling more with them than you ever did with Derek on the damn live. She was giggling and enjoying that shit.
It was a mutual money mission. It could not be more obvious. Like, I could drop like about 5 different LGBT like YouTube, like is what they, and if they get on lives or they're just starting up or they're trying to grow a bit, they will get you to sell their vibrators. They will get you to say or do this. They will then sexualize you up. They will run full ads for a freaking week. They will get you to put pictures of ads you did of like body pride and all of this. They're selling the shit out of the fucking dog shit out of Monique. Like, now I don't know if Monique is getting paid or not, but I know this. Every bitch who sexualized her that night got paid. Paid on paid on paid. Like, they will. Like, yes, they did everything you're saying. I don't get it. Like, it's so obvious and clear. Yes, all of that happened. The only question we really have is, did Monique get paid in the course of it? Or did she not even see it and just was slipping and sliding like Gio's wife said?
Let me projection. Here it is. There it is. Projection.
Oh,
she's so mad. She's so mad at how all of this went down. She's projecting on everyone else except herself and getting her own shit together. That's what she's doing. Pulls my teeth. Did you mean to come down so Yuli can come up, brother? If you're still there, just let me know. But I'm gonna bring Yuli up right now. Hey, Yuli.
Hey guys. Hey, girl, yeah, I missed Gio's life earlier because y'all catch me up on what's going on. But I just gotta say this, y'all. I told y'all she was a snitch. She's related to that guy in the 69 that was snitching on everybody. She related to him.
Wait, who? What? Huh? Wait a minute.
Yo.
Wait a minute. Who's the guy?
I told y'all that Monique was the snitch and that she was not to be trusted. Remember, I said that in episode 3.
Yeah, yep. But what 69 guy? You got who is that? Who are you talking about?
This is what
you talking about the rainbow hair 69?
Yeah.
How is she related to him?
It's the same character, girl. You can't deny the same energy and the same soul.
I thought you meant related.
That's a best friend.
I thought you were talking about like they had blood relations. I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
Okay, but seriously, I mean, here it is, allegedly. But at the same time, but that makes it even more dangerous because if she is doing that to you, Derek, why are you still entertaining her? Because if she's doing that, who's to say she's not getting recordings for them? You don't even know. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, he did say it from the beginning when she started out with him. She was trolling out here in these streets. What makes us think or even assume that this is not going to be her as she continues on with her life? Right. Let's be honest here. She's pulled out all the receipts, but all the receipts that she's pulled out and pulled them out in the streets have all been receipts that she's needed to defend on her own. So what is you trying to do? Because to me, it seems like you're a pimp trying to look for the paper, but the paper's not coming to drop on your doorstep. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And by the way, she's promoting a lot of shit for other people. I have yet to see her to promote her wig line.
Exactly.
Girl, AliExpress ain't doing everything for you, and neither is Pinterest.
Yeah. Because that wig line was a quick line to be able to put something out there to try to beat Elizabeth and Poo Poo. See, everything is about trying to outdo Elizabeth and Poo Poo. All of that, that's really what it's about. Her goal is about them. Her goal isn't about her. That was a way to try to say, I did this first. They didn't do it first. When in reality, if anybody has been listening to Elizabeth and Aubriana for a long time, she's been selling hair for years. That's why when she was trying to out Poo Poo in the situation about, because she was like talking about, I got PPP loans, talk about them having PPP loans. Well, sweetheart, even if Aubriana did do one, she has a business.
She has an LLC to accredit it to.
So when she has a business, you can do that, honey. Where's your business? Where is it? Mickey, I see you down here, baby, but I only can allow 6 people.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No, I'm about to leave too because I got my kid here ready.
We love you. I miss you so much. Definitely try to come in when you can. But love
you. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Yuli.
We're gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna bring Mickey up to see what Mickey has to say, and then we are going to wrap this up. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, y'all. I'm sick of her dirty drawers.
First of all, I love your hair color, honey. I love the hair color, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, thank you. But yeah, y'all. I never met a stalker in my life like this.
I'm telling you, she wanted to, like, you can tell her energy. You can tell her only friends seem to be her siblings because who would
Right.
even deal with that on a level of friendship? I wouldn't even want to deal with that because to me, if you tell me all of the shit that you're doing to him and his sisters and everything else, I would be like, well, what makes me think you wouldn't do that to me when you get mad at me?
It's just a fact.
Right.
If you can automatically come for a man's family, you're
Right.
not the one for him. Because family always gonna stick together. I'm gonna be honest. That's why at the end of the day, you see where Derek at, right?
Yep.
It's always gonna be family. Family's not going anywhere.
Yep.
So all that, I'm gonna make sure he never fuck with his family again. Like, come on now, you just lost right there. In season 1, you lost.
Yep.
Not the
Because he
fight.
conned his
The
way.
fight y'all lost, but
He cons his way. He cons his way. I don't put it past Derek though, which is why I gave him F-boy status because he conned his way. He probably did talk mess about his family to Monique and like, I can't deal with them, whatever the case may be. You the only one I have that holds me down. All of that bullshit that they be talking. He did that to keep her close. But in reality, he knew he was just doing that to get what he needed to get out of the situation. Which, you know, because he knows even when the fact that he hasn't apologized publicly to Elizabeth, he know Elizabeth is going to hold him down because that's the type of personality, that's the type of sister that she is. So, but yeah, he's probably did say all of that stuff to her that made her think she had the confidence to say that. But I've always learned this. I learned this shit in high school with my boyfriend in high school. When family feuds happen, you stay the hell up out of it. You stay neutral, or you sit up there, you stay with your boo, but at the same time, you stay out of it because you're gonna always lose in the end. You always lose.
yeah, and that's the crazy part because her to where Cat, and I seen your comment, you so right. She bullied her way into the relationship with Nisha. She apparently tried to try. My bad. She's too big to be a bully, and we seen on live television you can't fight. But yeah, she
Real quick, Mickey. We love you, Nivea. Please send me a message, like on my page or in IG or something, letting us know that you're okay. Okay. Prayers to you. If you guys see the comment here. So prayers to you, Nivea. We love you. And yes, just hit me up and just let me know that you're okay. Okay. Go ahead, Mickey. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, at this point, I'm gonna be honest. She's so boring to where let's just be honest, y'all. She used Gio to come on his page real quick to get her following back up, like she interesting. But then when everybody went on her TikTok, because it was only 10 minutes before she did her TikTok live when we got off his
really?
live. So she got off real quick because she probably ain't had no views. She probably ain't had no motion. She probably was just talking to herself in Calandria car or with her extended seatbelt.
Yeah, facts.
Right. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of Monique too. After that, we ain't got nothing to say to that big beluga whale.
And you know what's so interesting? No, there's no way in hell. Like 300,000 followers. Do you know how much I would capitalize off of that?
What?
I know you can find you a personal trainer that will be doing for free with you. You can literally get a nutritionist that will give you meal preps. You can do so much stuff with 300. You could technically do a lot with that and get free stuff because of your following. And yet, all we do is see her laying in the bed.
And that's how you know our homie G was right. You bought those followers because how you go live and only get 500 views?
Yeah, you got a point.
Something's not right. Sound like them robots or them mods ain't in for you, baby girl.
Wait, so when I was recording Amber's Live, people were saying in the comments saying we don't give Derek the same energy as Monique, which is a lie.
He's a fuck boy.
I just said something about his little dumb ass.
Like,
I just said some shit about his dumb ass.
But like, let's be clear. Did I not have not only the fuck boy video, but I also had the video when Elizabeth was talking to him and he was begging Elizabeth for money, and I went in. That's the actual.
Yeah. You said it said, "Give me some change."
Yeah,
can
like I have some change? Like, so let's not go there. Now, granted, I talk about her more because she gives us more content. Her ass is acting a damn fool all the time, trying to post receipts and stuff. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's equal opportunity over here. As nothing has ever changed. It's equal opportunity over here because I saw through his slithering ass from the beginning. I was like, oh no, I know your type because I've been around your type and I grew up around your type. I ain't stupid, and you one of them fuckboys who like to be liked so badly that you'll just say whatever to try to please someone, but I ain't falling for it. And that's another one who probably won't do no interview with me either or come on my page talking shit. It would be him because again, I'm gonna give it to him just like I would give it to Monique. I may not have to go as hard and call him all types of names because we all know Monique gonna give a nasty attitude, but he ain't gonna get no lightweight over here. I'm gonna go in on him too. It is what it is.
And it's crazy how y'all said she could really try to capitalize off this. Why she over here ranting with us while Derek using you saying his name and he's on live promoting another interview? God damn, Monique. Another bag you missed. Another bag you missed. He promoting this while you saying his name on this live in your TikTok, and now he got another booking, baby girl.
For real. Because it truly all she's doing is giving him more publicity, and she's saying he's doing it for clout. Here's the thing: he's getting the coin. You may be helping him get a coin. Meanwhile, what is it helping get you? Because while you're in Cleveland, allegedly right now on some type of, I don't know, promo. I don't know what she's doing. Has she even promoted what she's doing in Cleveland?
No. And we know she take the Greyhound. So I mean,
no, I think she drives. She can't fit in them Greyhounds. See, she drive now. She drive because it's not that far. I think Cleveland and Chicago is maybe like a 4-hour trip.
It's not far.
Yeah, it's not far. So, but literally at the end of the day, it's like I think he gets a kick out of it because he's like, well, you're gonna keep talking about me. I'm gonna try to capitalize off of this. Who want to interview me to talk about what she just said? You see what I mean? So it's like, and why hasn't Megan posted her interview yet?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Oh gosh, y'all!
I can't wait to see those toes.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see those toes.
You stupid, Mickey. You stupid.
Because literally, I was like, so it's gonna be tomorrow.
I'm gonna put those in my profile picture next.
All right, so I guess we're gonna be doing this again if she's doing it tomorrow. I thought she was doing it on Friday, but
no, tomorrow.
So I got the Mary J. Blige movie, I got Bill Collective, I got that interview, and I got Real Housewives of Atlanta. You
got Bill Collective?
Bill Collective,
the battle rapper?
No, Bill Collective.
You know the crazy little country girl.
Mickey, I love you. The Bell Collective, which is a show on OWN. Yeah, it's a show on OWN. I'm doing reviews and stuff, but I'm just saying how I'm gonna be like super busy because I'm doing all of that stuff. But that's all right though, because at the end of the day, I'm working hard to get my content up on the Chris Nicole channel. So it is what it is.
You're gonna be up, girl. Don't worry.
Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna help you by calling her all types of school buses, metro buses.
Oh damn.
Mickey going in.
We're gonna call her all types of loaded baked potatoes tomorrow. We just can't wait. She's all white like she in foil.
Loaded baked potato with a wig on her head.
Remember Derek did the interview with that guy and he said he couldn't talk about it because he was getting ready to sign a NDA. If Derek ends up, I'm gonna tell you, she gonna lose it. Now, what's today? July 10th?
If Derek ends up what?
It's 5:17 West Coast time. Y'all heard me say this. If Derek gets on another show without her, she is gonna go in. We're gonna see her on live every day, all day. She gonna lose it because she, in her mind, she thinks he's nothing without me.
Yep.
Can I say something to Lynn real quick?
Dustin.
What'd you say, Dustin? Go ahead.
I was gonna correct you. You said the wrong date. It's June 10th, not July 10th.
Oh.
Dustin, we appreciate you.
Oh Lord.
Gotta make sure we do the right time stamp. The right time stamp.
Yeah, okay. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. What? If next year this time he be on a reality show and she ain't on one, she is gonna be on live every day. She gonna be dropping this and she gonna be trying to dirty his laundry. She is gonna lose it because she think she's the cat's meow. But I'm here to tell you, Monique, you're not. Go and do what I told you 2 months ago. Lose 350 pounds, get some deep therapy, and then come back. Maybe we might have a conversation with you. But until then, every time you go after Gio, every time you go after Kat, every time you go after Chris, and they let my black ass on here, I'm gonna drag you.
We're all gonna drag you.
I'm
We're all
going
gonna
to
drag
drag. Not playing.
But with that being said, you guys, we've been on here for a minute, and I know, we got the movie coming out. I know people want to watch the Mary J. Blige movie and some other stuff. But with that being said, my final word is: you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us.
all of
And
us.
that's just what it is.
Bookie,
At this
and I got the
point-
bonnet on. I just didn't cut the camera on. Girl,
Oh, and with that, you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. And we getting tired of you. Because here's the thing. We always say we need good examples of good, strong black families. And here we have Gio and his wife and his kids. And you keep attacking a family that really was giving you all types of grace, wasn't coming at you, just doing commentary on what they saw on TV. And then you want to come for them? We got a problem with that. So at the end of the day, you need to sit up there. Hold on, Dustin. Hold on. At the end of the day, you need to sit up there and learn to take accountability. But anytime you bring your ass on Gio's page, I know you ain't gonna come on my page. But if you come on Gio's page, we're gonna go in on you. Because you already showed your ass and you showed that you lack accountability, and you said you weren't gonna apologize for the ignorant shit that you said. So at the end of the day, you fuck with one, you fuck with all, and it's gonna keep being that way. It's gonna keep being that way until you learn how to hold yourself accountable and become a woman. Because you're not a woman, you're just a female. Become
No,
a
she's
woman.
an animal.
Oh, okay, look.
She's a bowling ball.
Bye, Brittany. Bye, you guys. I know you guys are leaving, but go ahead. You guys. finish your last words. Let's start with Dustin first.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
What are your final words? Anybody got final words?
My final words are: we're gonna have Jill's back, and we're gonna have anybody else's back but yours. So if you keep messing with him, we're just gonna mess with you back.
Exactly. That's what it is. Okay. Anything else, Lynn? You got something to say?
Yeah. Fuck you, Monique.
Oh, okay. Thank God for not being monetized now. All right. Yes. But
me personally.
Let me add something real quick. Screw you.
Okay, yeah, screw you.
Personally, I feel like I really was trying to be nice in the comments, thinking, okay, y'all, she said she got recordings. Now, if she posts these recordings, we might have to be like, all right, you ain't lying this time, peanut butter. But like, at the fact that Gio even let you come on the live and to where he let you talk for at least 10 minutes before he said, this ain't about Derek, this about my apology.
Right.
With your coochie cutters on. Like, so like the fact I
That's
no
more
longer
than a coochie cutter.
it's a thong.
Yeah.
Nah, but I really like hey, y'all got it. We gonna eat her up every time because she weird. Like I ain't never seen nothing like that. I was shocked. Y'all don't understand. I was looking at my TV like, did she really just say it again? Oh,
I kept saying, drop the link. Drop the link. Drop the link.
me too. I was like, it's time to go. Time to Royal Rumble, WWE. You know she Rakishi. So it's like it is crazy though. But me personally, nah, she can't come back from this. She's low key probably canceled because now she has nothing less. Gio not gonna talk about her in a good way. Y'all not finna talk about her in a good way. And you ain't even gotta worry about it, girl. I'm 2.5 hours away from her. I really just want to go show her a picture that her man real easy to take, but we could pull up too.
On that note, y'all, I love
Peace
y'all.
and love.
First of all, thank you guys for the support. There were a lot of new people who came in today, including Mickey, including Brittany. I appreciate you guys coming. Like I said, this is an open forum where even if we agree to disagree, or we can come to an agreement, or we can just respect each other's difference of opinions. This is what the Chris Nicole channel is all about. And with that, I thank you guys for the support as always. Love y'all. You guys have a blessed and wonderful weekend. We will probably be seeing each other again on a live tomorrow based on how things go. But you guys will see some videos popping up as well, because of course I do my reviews on shows and reality shows also. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Please hit that like button. share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will see you on the next video. Toodles.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace and love.
Peace
Peace
and
and
love.
love.
Peace and love.
Bye, family.